you win the show. How is that when you actually says you're hired?
Bear in mind, like, I not watch the show. Genuinely not watching something to winning it.
How do you know all this?
This is experience. I don't know any of this. Like, I've learned this.
Respectfully, then, do you really need him?
We hit 500,000 yesterday. They're like, oh, she's not faking nothing. The only thing I fake is my confidence. Everything else is true about me.
Was there big arguments in the house?
Yeah.
The name Kishkin, where does that come from?
I didn't know that Lord Sugar's invested in a beauty brand before.
What's that got to do with being in business?
I was immediately written off as like, she's going home first, she's too shy, she's got no personality. Immediately in Hong Kong, production saw she's not okay and they asked me, do you want to go home? So when you grow up chubby, you are funny. It's an equation.
Fast forward, you've got Lord Sugar doing TikToks.
Had someone been up against me in the boardroom, they would have seen who I really am.
When you're in the boardroom, is there an element of snitching on others? How is it now working with Lord Sugar? Is it as good as it is?
I didn't come for anyone. They came for me, that's a different story, but I never did it. Hi, my name is Karishma, winner of The Apprentice, the newest businesswoman on the block, and you are watching The Shizzio Show.
Finished.
It's the ill when IG local Geeza. Summertime vibes, I'm down to feature. Drink of the smoke, I'm down for either.
Da dee da da da.
It's the ill.
The bop the beep, the bop the beep. Like a ninja from under you creep with the beep, the bop the beep, the bop the boo. I'm the captain, this is my crew, the beep, the bop.
Doing up Cambridge, doing up Oxford. M-Way doing up Uxbridge. MC Hammer with the jewels, can't touch this. All the bad beats in the
Pop this bombo clap tune, rude boy.
Okay, we are back, another episode. Love to everybody as per usual, subscribing and following. Someone has lost it already.
Your energy just switched as soon as the camera's on. Hello everybody, welcome to my show.
Obviously, I'm banking my energy like low and ready to hit. You know what I'm saying?
So am I,
Unlike
let's do it.
some, I don't have Red Bull in my cup.
I needed it. You live on the other side of the country.
Welcome to Ilford, the real ends. You made it. Spud me. You made it. You made it in life.
So we have to make this conversation very deep, very worthwhile. The 340 miles I just drove for you.
Yeah, but these are the real ends. But hold on, the intro was coming, so hold tight.
Oh, well, we're not. Don't waste my energy. I'm in a small supply.
We got a real special guest in the building. Boy, if punctuality was a task, she'd be out of there in week one. Because, boy, she's not on time, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm here and that's all that matters.
That is
Shizzio.
very true. We have the Apprentice winner, Karishma, is in the building.
What's up, Shizzio?
How
Thanks
are
for
you?
having me.
How are you, sis?
Yeah, I'm very well.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this. I do. It didn't really work out to start with, but we won't talk about that.
Every great friendship I've had has started off rough.
We definitely had a rough start, but I appreciate you coming here. No doubt after winning The Apprentice, people are onto you here, there, everywhere. And for you to say, yeah, I want to come over here, we love that.
Thank you.
Super kind. You look like one of them dogs in the car that just does that.
Do you know, I almost cancelled on you again today, but it was my...
No.
It was my...
Again, notice the
integrity.
word again,
It was
innit?
my integrity to the game.
Your integrity was on the line.
It was wavering.
It was on the
It
line.
was like, come, don't come here.
Do you want to...
Then I looked, I'm not going to lie, I looked you up. And then I got my PR to look up your latest views.
And?
He said, yeah, you better make your way down. That's what I'm saying, guys. This is a good podcast.
Latest
Get
views,
watching
you know.
now.
Look at that insight as to how people check it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they do in the marketing game. They got to check because the value of your time, blah, blah, blah. I will just be where I need to be if I think the vibes are good. Had I known what your energy is like, I would have probably like...
Swerved it.
Like, yeah, no, I would have been here. No, I would have been here, Shizzio. I'm not going to lie. I would have been here. But it's like, you know, like the emails and the way it's all like very professionally done. You don't know what the energy is going to be. I've done some very like professional podcasts.
Dead ones. Sorry, we can't say that.
They're not dead. It's a bit like... And then I've done some where it's like the same, And then it's some of the same question, like, how's Lord Sugar? How does it feel to win? So this is, you know, your cue to avoid questions that I've answered 24 times.
All right, no worries. Let me start with the most important question.
Don't do it. I know what you're going to do.
How is Lord Sugar? No, I'm joking. Do we want to explain what happened yesterday? Because you were meant to turn up.
Yes. Yesterday, I had stock arrive from Hong Kong last minute, and it was not meant to arrive yesterday, but it came in early, which is good for me.
Yeah.
Good for business.
But bad for me.
But bad for Shizzio, because it meant I couldn't come down to Timbuktu.
And cancel the last minute.
And I did, it wasn't last minute. It was about,
minimal notice.
It was kind of minimal. But I'm here.
You are?
I'm here to play the game. I'm here.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready to roll the dice?
Let's do it.
All right. Are you well first?
I'm well.
Yeah.
I'm well. This is an exciting time. I'm in a magazine front page today.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know when I was
Where's the
driving
magazine?
here.
Where is it?
I've got it. I've got it with me.
Why didn't you bring that? We're gonna just plug
no, it's
the
in my
tin. No,
car.
it's too late now. No,
But basically, while I was filling up petrol,
Yeah.
my PR calls me and he goes, "Hey, do you want to check if you're like, you know, near somewhere? Like, check the magazine." So I open it, and like I've got a full double page spread on Heat magazine.
Oh, do we need that, bro?
It's in the car because I'll get it.
Go on.
We'll do it insert.
No, go and get it.
Go and get it right now.
Yeah. All right, pause. Okay, we are back. We went for a little break to get. I thought we might as well, innit? It's only right. I mean, you're only on the front cover.
What is going on? I literally was driving here, got a call from my PR, pull over right now, find somewhere to stop, go inside the services, find this magazine. Not only am I on the front page, I've got a double page spread in Heat magazine, and I just, you know, I think it's very cool because you don't get curvy girls on the front page, do ya? Isn't that sick?
Got that?
It's big.
How is that for you? Have you actually had time to process this?
My pops is on it, which is sick.
Oh,
That is
lovely.
so proud. And then my engagement announcement, me and my bottle, like, isn't that just so cool?
But when you look at like Heat magazine, I've seen like Lewis Hamilton on here, like
I'm
Jesse
sharing
Nelson,
it with
like
Kate Middleton
J-Lo.
and Cheryl Cole.
J-Lo.
Look at that. On the same page.
Are you gassed though? Are you
No, I'm gassed.
Are you like motherfuckers? I'm famous.
No,
Put some
I'm
respect
not.
on my name. No, I rate it though. I do.
No, literally, what is going on? I just think I wanted this. I needed this for my business, but also for me. I've been working for so long, for so hard, and now this is the kind of reality I have. So
Is it shiny? Yeah. Sorry, I've interrupted.
no. But yeah, a big proud moment for me, and my pops made it on the front. Well, you know.
Yeah.
What an amazing feeling.
I presume this is the first of many.
Hopefully the first of many. I've been in the newspaper here and there, like when they announce the candidates, when they announce the finalists.
Yeah.
But this, like, gonna cut that out, frame it.
Do your thing. Right, we've gone all over the place, so let me just try and bring this back to a bit of a structure.
Sure.
Because I don't know much about you, to be honest. So can you give us the born and bred version?
Absolutely. So, of course, I'm a girl from West London. I got
Where in West?
Where in West? I grew up in Southall.
UB1 and them sides there. Hey, big
UB2.
up. Is it UB2?
Yeah.
Big up UB. Okay, Southall.
Yeah, I grew up in Southall pretty much my whole life. Before that, I lived on the council estate in Brentford. So moved to Southall when I was like 10, lived there till I was 25 and then moved out.
Okay, that you've given me the fast version.
Very fast version,
Yeah,
yes.
Let's slow that down.
Okay.
Talk me about the initial was it Brentford?
Brentford.
What is that like in the council? Was it estate you said?
Yeah.
Right, how is that?
So I grew up in tower blocks with like, you know, just everyone just with this hustle culture. My mum, the neighbours, everyone was like, we got to work. We've got a hard life ahead of us. It's not easy in there. And you can just see it growing up. Like the school I went to, some of the people I'm still in touch with and they've done great things with their lives. But knowing how it all started humbles me greatly because it's come a long way since Bolton House tower blocks.
What type of things are you seeing in these tower blocks?
Like good things and bad things. A very strong sense of community.
Right.
Like people look after each other. My mum, single mum, looking after 2 girls. It was very much like the neighbours sometimes watching over us and stuff. Like, you know, back in the day, it wasn't like you don't get in trouble for that stuff. Now you do.
Yeah.
But back in the day, it was like the community. It takes a village, and like we really felt that village. Like look after us, look over us. And then when I was around 8 or 9, moved in with my dad.
Right.
Went to his house where he lived in Southall.
Right, so your parents are not together?
No, they're not.
Right.
And I don't really talk about it much just because it's a thing of the past and there's no need to like make it a headline when every third person is divorced. Do you know what I mean? Like it's very common. But yeah, at the time was a very, very a first for my community.
Right, yeah, I agree. Yeah. So when Asians, the divorce thing back in the day, it was
back in the day you get shunned. The woman is probably most likely the problem. The man will probably get remarried and start over, and no one will ever remember whatever happened.
Yeah.
But I it should be noted that my mum felt incredibly shunned from the same community that now wants me to speak at our community temple. So I find that transition incredibly wholesome.
Right, but also it's a change of the times, right? And I think it's much more apparent now. It's much more common. When someone says, I'm getting divorced, people just go, all right then, cool.
I don't think in my community, like, it's lost its kind of negative pull and like taboo, I think like it's still a huge thing, and people will talk about it months later if someone breaks up.
Yeah.
And it's still like that. So.
Are you older than your sister?
No, I'm the youngest.
Right.
Or, yeah, I'm the youngest.
Okay. And how is it being girls?
Actually, let me say it again. I'm the middle child. Yeah.
There's 2 of you, 3 of you?
There is 4 of us. So I got a big sister and I got a younger sister and a younger brother.
Okay. But there was 2 a minute ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we breaking that down or we just...
No, but like families grow.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, cool. How is it being a female in these kind of council estate blocks? Because I've had a lot of guys sit here, it's mainly guys that come from that upbringing, and they're very much outside and doing outside things.
What does outside things mean?
Not the most legal of things, I would say.
Oh.
I don't want to put everyone in the same box because there were some that weren't. Do you know what I'm saying? But it would seem like a temptation to perhaps be outside or kind of make money. And I'm generalizing, I understand that. But to kind of, and there's a pressure to perhaps go out and I don't know. How is that for you?
I don't know. I think because I was in like primary school and I just saw the parents kind of like, it was a lot of single mums. And they were all just working and they were all kind of like raising the kids together. Like we'd be at someone's house and then we're all in aftercare together, like chilling till our parents come home from work. And like a lot of that. For me, I don't think I saw such a negative side of it. Maybe I was shielded from it slightly. You know, that being said, I hope everyone that, you know, made it out of Bolton House is doing well. You know, out of Brentford is doing really well now.
You say that like you lost touch with everyone. Like,
I
I'm
did.
out. Peace out, mofos.
No,
We out.
I say that because once I moved,
Yeah,
I had no contact with that stuff, you know. But I think it still humbles me. I drive past it pretty much every day on my way to work. So I drive past the tower block, I look at it, and I stay grounded because of it.
Okay. So then you moved to Southall. Why is that?
My dad lived in Southall,
Right.
in a family home. So like with our entire kind of like extended family, we all lived in one big family home.
Desi style, got to be done.
Yes, it was lovely. I grew up with this kind of like sense of my cousins or my siblings. Everyone is kind of like parenting me together.
How many of you were in that house?
Probably like 10
Right.
at some point, and then it kind of like filtered out as we all started growing and families started growing apart and stuff. Not growing apart, but like, you know, the kids are getting older, they need more space, and like then we'd move apart, so they'd be like but we still saw everyone every weekend, which was really nice.
But then why the move from mum to dad?
Because this is an important point, and it's because this was actually the first kind of divorce in the country where a father got custody of 2 girls.
Right.
So it was actually like in the media and stuff.
Okay.
It was quite like
As in he got
hot
full
topic.
custody.
He got full custody,
Okay.
and it was based around financials. And that is where I learned the value of money.
Right.
Because the laws were very much
So
changed around someone's financial situation, which taught me at a young age of 7, 8 years old, money talks.
So your dad goes for full custody and wins.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you then move. How is that move though? Because you've been with mum.
I don't remember any of my childhood on a level. Like, I don't remember any of it probably before the age of like 10.
Are you choosing not to remember?
No, I just don't. I have no memory. I have no recollection. I have such small little pieces of anything before I was 10.
Right.
Such small pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how is that with the sudden change? You now dad is raising you, mum is perhaps not as prevalent.
Mum was still very prevalent.
All right.
So we still saw her all the time.
Okay.
It was like they knew they had to co-parent in a way to get the best for their kids.
Right.
And it worked out. The dynamic worked. It was good. Both of his daughters, both my mum's children are very successful now that we're older. We don't really look at it like, oh, this like destroyed our childhood.
Right.
No, because they worked well together.
In an ideal world, looking back, would you rather it was 50-50 if you had a say in the matter?
50-50 in what?
Custody, like you stay there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like I grew up as like a bit of a tomboy.
Right.
You know, like my dad was really protective of us, and like our mum would give us the kind of things that we needed to learn as a woman, as a girl growing up, and like I wish I had more of that. But that being said, I think I was really protected for a long time, and I think moving from a very kind of massive community to just like a family home, it did a disservice to me in that I was too protected. I had no idea what the real world looked like.
Right.
Yeah, like none. Like I didn't know what's going on outside of my 4 walls, reality of life, what's going on in other cities, how is it growing up in a different type of environment. It was just me and my 4 walls, and that's what it was.
So how is it hitting the Southall Broadway for the first time?
Haven't gone back to Southall Broadway. Wouldn't that be
No, but you was
crazy?
living there, like, do you get me?
I know.
How is it then? Like, you're now out, and is it a completely different change, or is it similar to Brentford?
Southall was always really like this, yeah. So like Asian, yeah, like very like
Supremely.
I think growing up I was a little bit, oh man, yeah, I'm from Southall, like, but now I'm so proud. I'm so proud that that part of London has held on to its culture so strongly. Obviously, there's a massive Asian community there, and you can just tell it in the streets. The stories in the streets, like, it just echoes.
Yeah.
And I love that about Southall, and I feel so proud that I grew up in Southall because it kept me so rooted to my culture. I love that.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like a lot of people that have lost touch with their culture because they grew up in, like, maybe other parts of London, I feel like I still have that, and so many of my followers love that I'm so in touch with where I'm from, who I am, what's my blood, all of that.
All the root stuff.
Roots.
How are you in school then? Are you kind of studying?
Top.
Are you a rebel?
No. Good girl.
Well,
Top
all the way
grades,
through?
All the way through.
What, there's no temptation, no, you know, really?
None.
Why? Is that just
I was on my best behaviour. I had a very, very, like...
Is that strict upbringing?
Yeah, strict upbringing. Parents and families with super high expectations of me. I was always top of my class. Like, I was one of the top for as long as I could remember. Like, it was my game.
When you say strict, did you get an ass whooping? Because I did.
I wouldn't say I got an ass whooping because I didn't ever get into trouble because I was scared of the ass whooping.
Right.
So I stayed in my line. I feel like my older cousins and older siblings kind of paved the path in that don't do this because that's how you get the ass whooping.
Right.
So then like I always like didn't deviate from the path of like I'm the golden child.
Right. So you're taking studies seriously.
I did, yeah.
And what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a doctor.
A doctor?
Yeah. I wanted to be a doctor. I
Typical
even got
Asian
in.
thing.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. Okay. And you go for it. Like, is that your choice or is that your family going, Putter, you need to be...
Well, I'll be honest, like
Doctor.
growing up, it comes back to this like...
You got to be doctor. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I've had flashbacks of my own life. Sorry.
I think it comes back to like being sheltered and thinking you can either be an accountant. Like, I actually didn't know. Let me tell you this crazy story. Like, I didn't know about how many professions there are. Yeah? Like, to me, there was doctor, dentist, accountant, and like shopkeeper. Right? Because my dad's a shopkeeper.
Right.
My, like, you know, or like retail. My mom worked in retail and like anything of kind of like what I was told, respectable career choice. Doctor, dentist, accountant, lawyer. Like that. Yeah? So I remember I went to New York one time and I was by myself in Times Square.
How old was you?
I was 18.
You went to New York by yourself?
I went to New York on a family trip, but ended up doing a lot of solo travel on that trip.
Right.
So I needed it because I felt like I didn't know anything.
Right.
So I'm by myself in Times Square. I'm just sat there. I'm trying to figure it out because I've got into medical school. I'm trying to decide, am I going or am I not? So I'm sat there in Times Square. I'm just looking up and I see some guy like putting like the like you know them big, they're like billboards, but there's someone like pasting it on.
Yeah.
So I'm there like and I'm watching him and he's on a ladder and he's pasting this thing and I'm looking at him and I'm looking at the woman in the billboard and then I'm thinking, wait, this must have been approved by someone. There was a photographer who took this picture. There's a guy who's like pasting it on. He probably has a boss. Wait, a world unraveled for me.
There and then.
Just in Times Square.
Just like that.
Just like
Epiphany.
that. An epiphany. And I'm sat there thinking, someone's organised this shoot. Someone's approved this picture. There's a model that's stunning in this picture. She probably has like her own like story and everyone has their own story. And I'm sat here trying to follow a rule book of success that has been written before my time.
Yeah.
So that is where it all changed for me. And I just dropped it. I dropped the whole idea.
What, of medical school?
Yes.
So you dropped it?
Didn't even go. I ended up going to St. George's University, which is also a university hospital, so I'm still exposed to the world of medicine, but I did biomedical sciences, and that is where I learned about dermatology and the skin and all of that.
Why did you pick the biomedical science?
In case I change my mind.
So like a safety net?
A safety net, because I can always transfer over...
There's a plan B?
As a plan B. I can always run into medicine after 3 years of biomed and do another 3 years and be a qualified doctor. Or after 3 years, I decide I don't want to do it and I have a degree to back myself.
So what was the plan A?
There was no plan A after I decided I don't want to do medicine anymore. There was just go to uni, try and figure out what I want to do with my life.
So you're buying time?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Good way to put it.
Making the parents happy.
Yes.
Buying time. I can still be a doctor,
Yeah.
but let me figure out what I want to do. I hear that.
That's what it was.
And when do you figure out what you want to do?
So when I was at uni, first couple of months into it, I got really, really severe cystic acne. And I started documenting my journey on social media.
Right. What uni you go to?
St. George's.
Where's that?
Tooting.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's-
South London.
That's what it was. You went to South London.
I was born there,
and then
actually.
you was like, fuck it.
Yeah, and I feel like it was very full circle because I was born in St. George's.
Right.
And then I went back there for university.
Right. Okay, so you have what? An acne breakout? What?
Yes.
Right.
So I have an acne breakout. It gets worse and worse and worse. I spent all my student finance on skincare, trying to figure out a solution, start documenting my journey, start using makeup as a mask to cover the acne that I'm so ashamed of. The internet goes crazy. This girl with acne, like the hate comments are wild.
Right, so you go viral then?
Yeah, after like 2 years. It took time. I know I run over it like it was nothing, but two years of consistently dropping a video every single day at 6 o'clock. And then it changed.
And it's about the acne?
It's about me, my skincare, my makeup, my acne.
Right, and you're not getting no views, you just...
Views were dead.
Right.
Like, even my friends weren't really in the comments much. It was just like...
That always happens.
Yeah. But it's fine. Like, you can't expect
They're
your
in your
friend
comments now though, you get me? They're in the DMs now. Hey girl, it's me. Right. Okay, so what made you want to document that?
I don't know.
In the first 2 years.
I really don't know. I think what it was is I'm on social media, I'm seeing all these perfect faces and all these girls with tiny waists and massive bums and like unrealistic like beauty. Like I've also seen the world, right? No one really looks like that apart from like the 1% that starts to post about it on social media because they're pretty enough to get likes and make money off it. And I realized because there's no one in the game that looks like me, no one's like doing up curvy girl or bad skin yet. It was 2015. It was like 2015.
Right.
It wasn't prominent the way it is now where you see the girls so proud about their bodies, so body positive, skin positivity on social media now is huge. Now it's like the norm has shifted. But back then the norm was Facetune.
But then to put yourself out there looking a certain way, not your ideal way, and to present yourself like that.
I was like mega hated on.
But where'd you get that confidence that I'm going to do this?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know what kind of like angel messenger told me pick up the phone and film because it got me here.
Right. I hear that.
It got me here.
So you're doing that for 2 years.
Yeah.
Uni as well on the side.
Yeah.
And then what happens? It just pops one day.
Just pops one day. Huda Beauty, Huda Katan reposts a video on her page which has like 7-8 million followers.
Right. So it's her that reposts something for you.
Yep. I wake up to 10,000 followers.
And what is that video?
It was a video of me putting her foundation over my incredibly severe acne and it covered all of it and the video went viral.
Right. And was that the first product that worked for you or was it others?
Well, it was a full coverage foundation that took care of all my insecurities in one go, in one swipe pretty much. So for her, it made her a lot of money probably because so many girls with acne are like, right, okay, add to cart. I need this foundation.
Right.
And then for me, it was the publicity side of it. There was incredibly famous people in the comments that were like applauding me for my confidence. There was so much hate, let your skin breathe, wash your face, all of this. As if like I don't already do those things. It was mad. The unsolicited advice was crazy.
Right.
And then I woke up to 10,000 followers. That was, in this day and age, 10,000 followers isn't enough to leave your full-time job or your education or make a decision. But
Still
for
good,
me,
though.
it's good. No, 10,000 followers is a lot. But like, you wouldn't make a pivotal decision like that on 10,000 followers because your income is not
No, of course not.
guaranteed. At 10,000, I made no brand deals until, I had no brand deals until I had 100,000 followers.
Right.
Not a single brand decided to pay me.
Right. But how is handling that hate when you're seeing it for the first time? The barrage of hate.
I think from a very young age, I was okay with hate. Like, I was like,
Okay, why are you okay with hate?
because I understand the world of engagement and social media and marketing, and I knew the hate, what they're saying to me, I already feel.
Right, but then is that not making you feel worse?
No, because I already think that of myself. My confidence growing
Right,
up,
so self-esteem is low?
100%, but I faked it so hard. I was dancing. I was like front center stage in every dance performance I ever did for uni, and like I was in music videos. I was acting like I'm
Music videos? What videos you in?
Like I was in like basically there was a lot of like African artists that were coming to the UK to film music videos at the
Right.
time, and my name in one of the music videos, I did like this hair whip that made it to the final cut.
Right.
So they were like, we want the girl with the hair whip to be in our music video.
Right.
So then I started like that's how I was hired.
Right.
And then a lot of music videos, they asked me to come back, and then it started like paying me a little bit. So it's just good, like, oh, 60 quid, like, you know, whatever.
Come on. Right. But you're actively trying to be out there.
It just fell into my lap.
Despite the acne and sound.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's real confident. Like, what is that?
I don't know where
Are you
it came
masking
from.
it, or because your self-esteem's at rock bottom, right?
Yeah.
Right.
big
But you
time.
still don't give a fuck, and like you're curbing all of that.
I
You're
have
not-
always pretended to be who I want to be.
Right.
Until today.
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it. That has been, before it even became something that people were like saying out there like for fun.
Yeah.
For me, I've always had the ideology of who do I want to be when I'm older and how do I be her now.
Right.
No one taught me it. I think it's just a mentality I've had because I've always been so hyper fixated on the future and what it looks like and fixing the
Is
broken...
that talk it into existence stuff?
None of that. Because at that time, no one was talking about manifestation. It's such a new topic.
But were you doing that? Were you manifesting?
No, not intentionally.
Okay.
I just wanted to get so far away from the life I had.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deep.
No, yeah, I hear it. But how low were you in your mind, psychologically?
Like,
Are we talking rock bottom?
I was like doing like the most to try and lose weight, try and fix my skin because I wanted to be pretty hot and skinny.
Right.
And rich.
Right. Okay. Fair
But
enough.
also because I know my personality already bangs. Like I
My
know
personality bangs. Don't gas.
when
Sorry, you gassed me,
I stand by this. When you grow up chubby, you are funny immediately. It's like the secret. It's an equation. It's a proven scientific, probably not, but mathematical equation. If your childhood you are chubby. I say that as if I've changed.
go
I'm
on.
still very
Right,
much
go on.
chubby, but like,
Right.
do you know what I mean? Like, if throughout your childhood you are the fat kid,
Right.
you have a sense of humor that is
Okay.
so elite
Why?
because you're overcompensating.
You're trying to fit in.
You're trying to be funny. You're trying to be
Okay.
the cool kid because you're not going to be the cool kid based on looks, which is the number one the number one thing that people look at when they're deciding if they want to be your friend.
Right.
Does she look cool? I already didn't look cool. So then what? She's the funny girl. And I was the funny girl for our entirety of school.
And that was just to fit in.
It was to make friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you want to be friends. You don't want to be
Right.
the loser kid. I got bullied. I went to a private school, right?
Right.
For like 3 months.
Right.
Because my dad actually said like, I will take my daughters, I will give them the best education, put them in private school. So I went to a private school, which was like so weird. It was like Black Mirror, that
Right.
private school.
Right.
And I still remember to this day the girl that used to make my life a flipping hell. This girl called Roisin.
Hey, Roisin,
Roisin,
look at us,
look at us
you
now, yeah.
won.
Roisin,
Hey,
are you
send
seeing
me for
this
you,
now?
Roisin.
Roisin.
Look, you don't censor it.
Okay.
I went mad.
No, let's actually call it out
Go
for
on,
what it
call it
is,
out.
right? Roisin, we were in year 7 together.
Look at this one, look at this one.
Okay, Roisin, okay? Year 7, you were mean to me and I was the only brown kid in school. You were racist. I hope you're not now. But you were. You were because you picked on me for no reason.
Right. No?
Yeah? And I had to be pulled out of that school because I was just getting bullied.
Right.
And all
As
her
in, like,
friends were
physically
bit-
or mentally?
No, I remember like my books were ripped up and like
Right.
I'm 11. Why is this happening to me?
No, for
You
real.
know, and I had like no friends and I was eating my toast by myself, like
Right.
in a room.
Yeah,
And
it's horrible.
that stays with you when you're 11.
Well, I think it stays with you. But
Forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I moved school, I was again the new kid in the middle of the school year.
Yeah.
Which was like shit. Like this is going to be even harder to
Right.
make friends. So yeah, that was how it was. And then I went into my new girls' school in Brentford. Back to Brentford. Okay, girls' school. Shout out Brentford School for Girls. Actually a really good school.
yeah.
And yeah, over there, like I feel like I became.
Yeah. Side note, have you seen the David Haye stuff online from I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? Have you managed to capture any of that?
I think I've seen like there was some like beef there.
Right, so basically he went viral for saying something very similar to what you've just said. He said something along the lines of, I don't want to articulate it, but he said like, non-pretty girls have to have a better personality when they're growing up because they're not pretty, basically. And,
Okay.
and pretty girls' personalities are not as good. Some he maybe said it a bit more harsher than that. But the press seemed to have a field day, a meltdown because of what he said. But you're actually...
But I'm a girl, right?
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But facts, well, not facts are facts, but I'm saying because it's interesting that you're actually agreeing with what he said without hearing what he said.
I don't know who he is, and
Right.
whatever he said, he shouldn't be kind of speaking on behalf of women.
Yeah.
But like, I feel as a girl, and I grew up in a girls' school. Mean Girls were there, and then went to a mixed college, and I went to university, had my first boyfriend, la la la. All of these things. I've seen how looks play into popularity. It is in black and white.
Right.
1 + 1 is 2. Let's say it how it is.
Yeah.
It is that way.
No.
So if you have a personality that cannot be disputed and denied, then you are, you know, it's like looks and all of this and all, like these girls that I went to school with were very defined by their looks. But because I was who I am, I feel like I didn't care too much for looks until I was 18. And then when the acne came in, that's when I started caring about looks a lot.
Do you know why the acne came? Have you ever,
It was just
gone into the
hormones.
root cause or anything like that?
Yeah, I had cystic acne, which is triggered by hormone fluctuations, probably like stress and all. I don't know, at 18, I don't know what stress I had, but it was wild how my overnight went from, I could rub mud on my face and I would never break out.
Right.
My skin was immune to anything. I had the most perfect skin. I used to get compliments on my skin every day. It was just like that. And then all of a sudden, the one thing that I never wore makeup till I was 18. I didn't care for it. I didn't even like know anything about it. The only time I ever wore makeup was I was 17. I was trying to get into a club for my best friend's birthday.
Come on.
And they were like, Karishma, you look 4 years old. We need to put makeup on you. Like, you look like a child.
What's
you
the
sound like
club?
a child. I think it was Tiger.
Tiger, come on.
No. Actually,
Rite
I'll tell
of
you what.
Passage, Leicester
I
Square.
think actually it wasn't. It was a bougie club in Leicester Square
Right.
that we got rejected from.
And then Tiger was
because they
second.
looked at me and they said she is not 18, and I ruined it for everyone else.
Fake ID, no?
But they were like, this, I don't care what the ID says. You know, them ones were like, you're giving them the ID, it says I'm 18.
But you're looking.
But they're like, she's not.
Right.
And like, then we ended up in Tiger.
Got to.
Traumatic.
No, Tiger's
It was
alright for his
No,
time. You
it
get me?
was
Look.
traumatic. I remember
Why?
like, I had these like little slits on the side of my dress, like,
Come
on the
on.
way, on the waist. And I saw some guy like, he touched my waist and I said, bam, get the
Right,
fuck
get
off.
out. Brentford come out.
Yes.
Southall come out. You mad?
Get off. I
Come the elbows. Where won't even do.
look, I did Shotokan karate for about 8 years of my
What is
life.
that?
It's a form of karate.
Hadouken. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And I was like, get the fuck off me.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hear that. Right, we've gone all over the place, but I like it. It's good. Right, you get 10,000 followers, and then you start building it, and then the content's the same.
Content's the same.
Creating makeup
Creating
tutorials.
quality stepped up.
Right.
I got more and more like, I need to buy a light. Before that, there was no light. It was sun. And then I got a light. And then I got a tripod. Before that, I was balancing
right.
my camera on like 94 biology books.
Right.
Right?
Doing
Then
the
it was
damn
like,
thing.
I stepped up. I got the tripod. I got the light. Cameras on. I've got an intro. At that time, it was not voiceover stuff or talking to the camera culture. It was very much like, do a cute video, add a song on the background.
Yeah.
And my songs were always very like vibes. My tunes were like so good that a lot of the girls that were watching were like, music is just so good on this video.
What music is it?
Just like, I don't know, I grew up listening to a lot of Afro beats.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like, just, I don't know, like I would do, you know, like I remember my first video that I did that I was so proud of. It was like Miss Fatty Fatty. Because in school, the boys used to say, oi, Miss Fatty.
Right.
Like, I don't know why, that probably now would get them so cancelled or whatever,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
But when I was in college, they used to be like, Miss Fatty. And then I used to think that was slay. I thought, well, okay. But like,
on.
then I did a video with that song and it went viral and people were like, oh yeah, her playlist bangs. And then, yeah,
Okay.
I've got a cultured playlist, I do.
Right. So you're building the profile. You
Yeah.
get to 100,000 followers.
Yeah.
How's that feeling? Like, we've got 100,000 followers. It's
I
TikTok.
never did it for the brand deals or the money. I didn't even know, like when I tell you I was so dumb because I had no friends in the game. No other influencers were my friends yet. I've not really been invited to a lot of events. I remember going to one event and this girl whose content I idolized, she was like a B word.
Who's the girl? It's time. you
She's
know.
a makeup artist,
Who is it?
right?
Who is
She's
it?
not even like...
Let's do it. Let's do
No,
it.
no, no,
We
we
went
can't.
for the
we
other
can't.
girl. What was her name?
We can't.
Who was the girl in the school?
Roisin.
Ro-
Roisin, I couldn't care.
No, okay.
Roisin, I don't care what you think of this
Roisin,
video.
we're out for you now. I'm
Yeah,
joking, I'm joking.
Roisin
Allegedly,
from
allegedly.
Twickenham, yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
But actually, no, it's not alleged.
No, but I have to say that legal.
You don't need to say shit that you're on my side, no? You're on my, you don't know Roisin, why do you have... What
legal
kind
thing.
of... No, what kind of loyalty...
Legal thing, innit? I'm not trying to get in that yet anyway.
A defamation case.
Yeah, them one. All right, go on. Right, so this girl was rude to you, the makeup artist.
As in, not rude to me, she was just dismissive of everyone, and I realised the influencer industry is entirely fake. Who they are online is not who they are in real life.
Right.
And I decided, oh, okay, whatever. But bear in mind, I had no friends in the industry, didn't know how much I should be charging or even if I should. So I was doing everything for free till I had 100,000 followers. 100,000 people, if you put them in a room, It's a lot of people.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of people. But I didn't even know. So brands were like, hey, can you make this video? I was like, yeah, send me your stuff. So I was doing everything for free because I didn't know any better.
Right. And then when the penny dropped, like, hold on, I'm getting mugged off here.
The penny dropped when I must have like gone to an event. They were like, oh yeah, so that brand you worked with, like, they also want to work with me. Like, I don't know how much to charge. And I was like, charge?
Charge?
Hello? Are we making money?
Yeah, right.
Of this career? Like, what's going on? So yeah, bear in mind, all of this during COVID, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, I've graduated, it's now COVID.
Okay.
Okay?
How was the uni, by the way? Easy? Light work for you?
For me, university wasn't ever about the education. It was more about, like, the
Just getting
social side of it. Like, I was obviously still, like, and I had a banging degree. I did really good in school. Like, I'm a smart girl. But in terms of what I used it for, I built my confidence. Like, I was a very, very underconfident person.
Right.
Growing up. I think because I was, don't go here, don't go there. I wasn't really allowed to go out much.
Right.
So I didn't really have, like, my social life was always school
Right.
and back home. So
Yeah.
it was like that.
You got the freedom now.
So I kind of had a bit more freedom. I'm 18, you know, I can...
Hitting the SU and that.
Yeah. No,
Jesus.
I actually didn't.
You say, yeah, nah.
I went to like 3 freshers events and then my
Yeah.
family was like, hey, stay at home now.
Right.
Yeah. So it was like that. So, yeah, but like it was like this dance things at school.
Right.
At uni, like we're doing these charity shows and I'm getting involved in the dance and stuff. And I've never danced in my life.
Right.
Because I've always been really shy. So at 18, I'm like, I'm at uni, I'm going to audition for this dance show. And I still remember to this day, like, I'm the quiet girl. Nobody knows who I am. Nobody knows my name. And I forget my entire choreography. I freestyle the whole thing. And the crowd goes wild. And I'm
Okay.
just like, wait, what just happened?
Yeah.
I don't know. And I got chosen to be the center of the choreography. And I remember for a long time, and this is kind of sad, but I remember for a long time thinking I've been put in the middle because there's 2 skinny girls here and 2 skinny girls there.
Right.
And it kind of symmetrical to put me in the middle.
Right.
So I like, when I tell you, like, self-esteem was very low. Like, and I remember asking him, did you put me as, I asked the choreographer, did you put me in the middle because of this? And he said, are you out of your mind? They can't dance as good as you and they're trained. They're like trained dancers since they're 3, but they don't feel music like you. You hold the stage together. And that really built my confidence. Whether he knows it or not, till this day at
Big
18,
him up.
Shafaz,
Come on.
till this day.
You got to do the rough and the smooth. You get me?
Yes, till this day. But that being said, when my Apprentice announcement came out, he was the only guy who commented saying, I know Karishma, she's going home next week. He was the one, yeah, like the guy.
What the fuck is going on?
Imagine that.
What?
And me and my friends are on FaceTime. They're calling me up. They're like, did you see what Shafaz wrote?
Why did you do that?
We pull up that Shafaz, I love you really, but you know.
Nah, we don't love that. What are you talking about? You got to drop the deadwood in 2026. So who's this guy, bruv? Drop him out.
Thing is, though,
Man,
like,
Haye, what?
But he knew me before my like personality
can you say that?
transformation. Like, it was wild. He thought I'm like the shy, quiet girl. Based on that, he said I'm going home.
Even then, you don't put your friend on blast and
Guess
come on,
who
man.
sat here today?
Are you mad with me, King Kong? You get me? Nah, I'm joking.
But yeah, that was the comment he left on
the
there. But no,
fuck?
at 18, he helped me.
Nah, yeah, then, but 2026, drop him out, mate. That is mental. All right, okay, so you're dancing, you can do your thing. You can shake that ass, pardon my language. Right, okay, you're doing your thing. Sorry, that was a bit much.
Yeah.
Right, okay. You then realise you can charge for content creating.
Yeah.
And is that what you then start doing?
Yeah, but that's not enough to pay the bills.
Right, but you've got your degree as well. So is the science not the route now? Because I presume you're getting a good job. You could get a good job with that.
But yeah, it was COVID.
Right.
So it was
No job
out
was
of the
running.
question.
Right.
And then I remember I went for a job interview, got the job the day after lockdown was announced, and they just emailed me saying, hey, you got the job, but we'll talk about it
So
after.
listen, stop, furlough. Stay in, what do you mean? Straight away say, yeah, here's my thing, furlough, please.
I've signed my contract, furlough, please.
Okay, so you got it.
Yeah, but like I didn't get the furlough.
Why? Sign the contract. What's the matter with you?
It didn't happen.
What?
I know. It just
That's straight away say, yeah, what timing is that? Yeah.
I remember going to my job interview, everyone's wearing masks. Everyone, this was like the peak of the fear of COVID.
Right.
Right? Everyone's like on edge.
Right.
Right? And like there's a lot of like, you know, aggravation towards like some people on the trains, and I'm scared, and my dad's telling me don't go, and like I'm like, no, dad, I need this job, like whatever, like it was my first big girl job, and then like, God did not want me to get a job.
Big facts.
Yes.
As a biomedical scientist, what are your thoughts on COVID?
What do you mean?
Like, is it like the jabs and all that? Is it, you know what I mean?
I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Look, if the doctors say, I'm not gonna give you like something that's gonna.
No, I'm not trying to get. You know what I
You're
mean?
trying to get me like.
No. I'm just curious, innit?
No, I have no thoughts on that,
Okay,
sir.
I like that. She's media trained. I like that. You see that
She
as a
is media
curveball.
trained.
That was a curveball to see how you would handle the situation. I like that. You get me?
Not my first day.
We ain't going viral, bro. No, I'm joking. All right, cool. So you start charging for these clips.
Sure.
How much you charging?
Pennies.
Pennies.
Like £150.
What, a post?
Yeah.
Still not bad though. If it builds up.
Not when the traction at the time was like views in the millions.
Okay, side note, how is Huda after she's posted, after she's retweeted you? Have you not kept that? Did you keep that thing going? Like, yo,
100%.
Hey girl, bring me in.
See, the thing with Huda Katan is that like she has a brand that everybody wants to be on the PR list of.
Right.
So me at 18, whatever money I could scrape together, like from my student finance and blah, 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 all of these things, at every launch, I was outside Harrods opening time. Right? I want to be the first to have the first launch, and I'm going to run home, miss uni that day. I'm going to run home, I'm going to film a video with a brand new product, hope and pray that I make it back on her page.
Right.
That was what the ideology was there, because Huda Katan social media at the time, and a lot of girls will understand where I'm coming from. I know, I'm not saying this to like blow smoke up her ass, like none of that. It's because when you're 18 and you've recognized an opportunity, the exposure of like 10 million people watching you is huge.
Absolutely.
Right? Till today it's huge. Even now it's huge.
But
at the time, like, and I obviously also wanted to be on her PR list, because as an influencer, that's like a kind of like, whether she knows it or not, it's a very I made it moment to be on the Huda Katan PR list.
Right. Are you on the list?
Yeah, of course I am. Come on. Then now I am, but
how
I've
soon
already
after?
earned it.
Yeah, but then you wasn't on it.
No.
Why not though?
Years,
She posted you and you're saying that the acne is fixing it. That's a very good PR spin for her.
It was, but it was always like, hey, we're not really taking on any new PR. We're not expanding our PR. Well, fair enough.
No,
fair enough, whatever.
Oh, no,
but
man.
I do think
I'm catching feelings. Like, what? Now go on.
I do think that like.
How long did it take you to get on that list?
Probably like 5 years.
Right, and now what? The products come to you?
Now they come to my door.
Well, no more queuing in Harrods, lining up.
The staff at Harrods knew me. That's how often I was there.
Really?
Yeah, they all knew me. They were really excited to see my new video. They were so excited. I have supported the brand, whether it was in the most insignificant way. I know I've been very loyal. So when Kishkin came out, my brand,
I see that.
She posted a video, and I just thought, like, for me, what an angel. For me, it validated my brand hugely.
How did that happen?
I met her at an event. It was my first time meeting her.
Here?
Kishkin was not even a brand yet. Like, I had the samples. I had a few glass bottle samples. I, in my warehouse, fill a bottle of oil manually, like with a ketchup squeezy bottle, fill it, make the pipette manually, print out a sticker at the printing shop, stick it on there, make my first product.
Right.
Made it look like a PR box, give it to her.
Right.
She takes it back to Dubai, films
she recognize
a video.
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, her assistant, her PA is a massive fan apparently.
Right.
Yeah.
That must have been the next level when she posted that video.
I was screaming.
Yeah.
I was screaming.
That is a real like F you, I made it. Like that is
wild.
Big.
From going from being reposted when I was like 19, 20 years old, and it being a significant turning point in my career, to now starting Kishkin, having like barely any money to my name. Like the day I launched my brand, I had £7 in my account. My dad told me to go buy him cigarettes. My account, like my card rejected at the thing, it declined.
Right.
And I check my banking app, and it's got £7.42 in it. And it's the same day I've launched my brand, Kishkin, and I'm just waiting for the sales to come in, and maybe tomorrow I'll get the payout from Shopify, and like we'll see how it goes. And then I don't know, like I was stressed, but yeah, that video that she posted for me really validated that this product has potential, because you've got a big name who understands the world of cosmetics and the world of skincare.
Massive.
Talking about your brand. Bear in mind, she also has a skincare brand. She's got zero reason to advocate for another
Yeah,
one.
that's weird. Why is she doing that?
It's not weird, it's kindness, and it's paying it forward.
Right.
Paying it forward. I spent hours and hours and hours of time of my life filming videos with her products that went viral pretty much every time back in the day, and editing them with whatever software I had, putting everything I have into my makeup career, and like trying to make it on that, on that stage of social media. And I believe she paid it back.
How was that for sales? Did they just switch overnight?
Kishkin wasn't even live when she posted a video. Kishkin's website, our stock wasn't here. The stock we ordered drowned in the sea.
Drowned in the sea?
There was a typhoon in Hong Kong.
Right.
Our stock
Right.
rolled off the ship. Like, those videos you see on TikTok where like you see a massive
Oil.
and it's that
It's not crude oil, it's her oil. It's on the sea.
But like you just see there's like huge waves, and the ship is like trying to stay afloat, and then huge shipments like falling off the side of the boat.
Right.
And like that one of them was mine.
So you got one of the biggest makeup people in the world saying you've got, this is the product, and they can't buy it.
And I've got no product. No, there was like
That is
80,000
painful.
people. The website started crashing out. There was 80,000 people on the Kishkin website trying to buy product. That would have been my biggest payday ever. Missed opportunity. It's okay. Everything happens for a reason. Had I made that bank then, I would not have applied to The Apprentice. I applied to The Apprentice purely out of circumstance. I have no money.
Right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We've gone in a weird little order. Okay, cool. You're doing the TikToks, making money. Is this when you decide to make your own brand?
No, that's when I decided to get into social media consulting.
Right.
So a brand wanted to pay me £500 for a video post.
Right.
Just like, hey, we want a one-off piece of content. We'll pay you £500. Now, in my head, I need a job. What am I going to do to make money? I have no financial freedom right now. Completely dependent on like the £12,000 I'm making a year as a makeup artist, which was nothing, insignificant.
Right.
So I'm like, what do I do? So I say, hey, I would love to meet the MD of this company.
Right.
Right? So I go in and I want to meet the managing director. I'm late. Yeah, I had a makeup client.
Punctuality in you.
Yeah, it's a running theme.
Yeah.
So I'm... I am late everywhere, I'm sorry.
No, you really are, but go on.
I'm trying to improve.
No, go on.
So I had a makeup client, and I was wearing my tracksuit, like my makeup artist uniform, which was just a tracksuit that said my name on the back. And on the back it said masterpiece in the making, because that was the caption of my first ever post on social media. I drive straight from the makeup booking to his office. I'm already late, I'm probably thinking this is not going to go down very well. I sit across from him and I'm like, there's two ways an interview could go. I'm either going to be very intimidated by a successful man and kind of like, hey, please can I have a job? I'm 24, anything over 22K, which was like back then minimum wage, hey, I'll take. Or I can like really play this like in a different way. So I'm sat across from the MD of this company that makes around $1 million a day on sales, yeah? Like this is a huge company. And I sit in front of him, I'm in my tracksuit, and I just sit in front of him like this, yeah? And he's like, Karishma, yeah. Yeah. So I'm sitting across from him and I'm like, hey, so, how can I help? And like, I've switched the script.
How can I help?
Yeah.
Come on.
How can I help? He's like, yeah, so we really want to, start on social media. We've had this different type of platform right now. We've been running like through live selling and this and that. And we want to get onto the social media platforms. It's a huge piece of revenue that we're missing out on right now. So I was like, okay, and like how much revenue currently are you looking at? What's your annual turnover as a company? This is my information I need to set my salary expectation.
There and
so
then.
he was like, yeah, this is our turnover. I'm like, okay, nice. So I sat there and he's like, bear in mind, I haven't done no research. Haven't looked up their social media, haven't looked up anything. Just purely based off fake confidence in this conversation. So I'm like, okay, and what do you want me to do? Because I want you to make a video with our jewelry. I'm like, I could scream and shout about your jewelry brand from the rooftops, but no one's buying it. He said, why is that? I said, you've got no branding on social media. There's nothing. There's no incentive to follow. Let's pull up your social media. Bear in mind, this is my first time looking at his social media.
Imagine they got 10 million
Yeah.
followers. Yeah.
He's like, yeah. It could have been. It could have been that they've already got 10 million followers. And I'm just like, yeah, that's a bit weak.
Yeah, maybe 20 million. Right.
So he pulls it up and they've got like 7, 8K.
Right.
Bingo. Yeah. Right. And then I'm going for the content, very old fashioned, very outdated, very, very shit. Okay. And I'm like, I actually don't think I can accept this collaboration. But one thing I can accept is a different type of arrangement. He said, what would you do differently? Like, how would you change this for me? I'm sat there and I'm like, point 1, I would do this. Point 2, I would do this. And point 3, I would hire me. And he's like, and what your charges? You know, what's your fees? I said, I'm a freelancer. I only work 3 days a week. I work from 12 to 6 only because I'm booked other times. And
love that.
I charge
£100,000.
Huh? I charge £100,000 for my services a year.
Right.
Right. And he's like, that's a bit much for us. You know, we were looking more around the 60 mark. I said, look, like
70 and we're cool now.
You know, I have a contract. I have a fixed rates. It's 100,000. So, you know, I can't really move. He's like, look, 80. I said, okay.
What, there and then?
I said, okay, print the contract out, sir. I'm ready to go.
He's so gassed, right?
Yeah. I was
He's taking notes like, yo, man.
Confidence is everything. I could like literally walk into like the Olympics and like, probably not the fucking Olympics, but like, you know what I mean? Like, confidence is everything. Confidence sells in the business world. Confidence is fucking everything.
So
I literally sit across from this guy who's probably highly educated in business, highly like reads people's body language, their psychology all the time, has thousands of people working under him. I just finessed you. I'm 24 years old. I've never had a job in my life. I've never made any kind of real money in my life. I now have an £80,000 job. And I work 3 days a week, 18 hours a week.
Hit the lotto.
Yeah. And this guy, I am like shopping. Let's fucking go Vista Village.
Straight to Selfridges.
I'm shopping because I've never seen this much money in my account. I did like the bare minimum. I made them a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but I did the bare minimum. End of the month, they transfer me £6,500. Let's go to fucking Paris.
Straight.
I fly out my best friend, my sisters. We're all in Paris. We're drinking
that's
wine.
why the guy was hating, because you didn't fly him out, innit? The what's his name? The dancer dude.
Oh, we forgot. Like, we're done with this.
Okay, I thought.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah.
Amazing. Land on your feet.
Land on my feet.
Money's coming in.
Money's in.
Easy job.
Easy job. Stuck a note on the top of my bed that said 100,000. I said, when I make £100,000, I will start Kishkin.
Right.
Right? Every single morning, it's the first thing I see. Every single night, it's the last thing I see. £100,000, that's what I want in my bank. 6 figures.
Right.
Right? Just the surface of 6 figures. I just scratched it. You know, 6 figures. 100K. So
you got it. You saved that money.
I saved it.
How long did it take you?
Took me a year and a half.
Right.
A year and a half, got 100K, left my family home, moved out.
Straight away, me out, peace.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I was out.
Where'd you move to?
Twickenham.
Right.
Back to Twickenham, the same place where the school was, where Roisin.
Yeah.
Back there, because Twickenham is like a nice place to
I just
live.
know it for a stadium.
Yeah,
Right.
I was like 2 minutes from the stadium.
Right.
But I got a warehouse down the road, which is where I was going to start everything with Kishkin.
Right, so hold on. Where's that dream that you want to start your own brand? Where did that come from? I need to do my own.
Like this company I was working for, thought I had multiple contracts with multiple brands.
Right.
I didn't.
Right.
I just had the one.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, but 80K is enough. I don't need to do more contracts. Like
Yeah.
I'm just going, I take my phone, I do some videos, I get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say your contract's over.
Right, after what, 2 years?
After a year and a half.
Right.
Yeah. So my contract's over. I've now trained people. Bear in mind, till today, people from that company tell me not one person can organize a shoot like you. Not one person, since you've left, has done something remotely as exciting as you have for this company.
Right.
Like, you cannot be me.
Right, but where do you get that experience and knowledge from? Is that God given, or is that?
No. Like everything I advocate for, I sell. The reason I survived the process of The Apprentice, because I've lived these tasks day through being an entrepreneurial person.
Right.
Like, I will have to sell something in the street. I've seen my dad run corner shops. Like, I see how my dad tries to get a customer out of thin air.
Right.
You know, I've seen it. It's in my blood. But then secondly, like the pure drive is there also. Like, I need to make it. I need to make it not out of Southall, but I need to make it out of a home where everything I do is controlled by like my family and the reputation of the community and all of these things I needed out because I had bigger places to be, and I wanted to do big things with my life, and I didn't just want to get married, which was like what was written for me. Get married at 24.
Yeah, I hear that.
You know, like all of that. None of that. So I lost my contract there. It was, you know, the end of my journey at that very, very amazing.
Must be screwing, man. Free money, gone, man.
But I had enough to sustain my life.
Right.
But that money left. Like that money, I've never seen money fly out my account faster than rent, council tax, bills, business rates, blah, 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 everything.
Right.
Like this country, the way it works, the way the financial model of this works, yeah? Let's take anyone that's working and hustling hard. The reason rich people stay rich is they know their ways around it.
Yeah.
But the working class,
we
don't know. We work hard and we pay our 20%. And we pay our taxes and we're out.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we leave with a little bit. We pay our mortgage, we feed our kids, and then we're left with just about enough to go for a piece of shit EasyJet holiday. That's not a life I want to...
But...
Yeah.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Shut up. I knew you were going to say that. I've literally just met you, but I knew you were going to drop that line.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. But yeah.
Okay, but where's the idea that I want to start Kishkin? I want to start my own thing.
I always wanted to start Kishkin, but all these distractions start coming, right? Like, oh yeah, like I've got this really cool job. Oh, I want to travel. Okay, I need to like find a man. Like all of these things. Yeah. Everything's happening. Then I lose my cool job. I lose my financial stability.
Right.
It's now or never. Kishkin's been on the cards for years.
Right.
I've spoken about this every now and then. Like, you know, when I think money's up a little bit, I could do it.
Right.
You know, but I've always, okay, another big contract came in, or okay, this is going really well right now.
Right.
I can't do this right now. And then I had nothing left in my bank account. I needed to find a way.
Right. The name Kishkin, where's that come from?
So my name is Karishma, but that's just like my government that everybody now knows me as. My name has been Kish for as long as I can remember.
Right.
And then Kish and Skin. Kishkin.
There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, and then making the product itself. What does this product do?
So our hero product is our rosehip seed oil. That's the very first thing that we came out with. And the reason I came out with this, we is me.
That's what I'm saying.
We is me.
Say me,
But like,
girl.
Yeah, but like, you know, when you talk as a brand, you need people to think, oh yeah, I've got this and this and this.
Right.
But as of the start of this journey, it was me.
Right.
And I know that the only thing that worked for my skin when I was really, really going through it was things that were organic and natural, and they weren't damaging my skin, because after the dermatologist put me on like benzoyl peroxide, the pill, limacycline, all these antibiotics, all these like contraceptive pills to bring my hormones back into balance so my acne would be controlled. All it did was in a huge amount of like physical damage to my body. I gained like 10-15 kilos as a result of the contraceptive pill.
Right.
I developed alopecia, like I was losing hair, and I started getting blood clots. I started getting migraines. I was on 6 paracetamol a day, thinking, oh yeah, but you know, for my skin I'll do it.
Right.
Because my skin was like starting to improve. Got off the pill, immediately the acne came back.
Right.
So I said, like, I can't do this damage to my skin. I was so prepared to damage my body internally for what was just external. So then I found a rosehip seed oil on the market. I was recommended by God knows which angel, but I was recommended. Went for like the cheapest on the market, and it was working. And I was like, this is really good, but this could be better. Started reaching out to a manufacturer in Hong Kong, and they said, hey, like we have a lab and we're like currently testing loads of different species, and you want us to research this for you? I'm like, yeah, cool. And so I had a contact in Hong Kong who was like facilitating everything. I'm putting a lot of money into this research. It's going distributed between focus groups, and people are trying it out and sending me feedback back. After 2 whole years, it wasn't 2 whole years, it was about a year and a half, right? We decide which one we want to go for, and it blew the others out of the water.
How much does the research cost?
I want to say around 30 grand.
Okay.
30 grand, because I'm paying these lab scientists. They're sending me samples. I'm paying for the shipping of them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm distributing in focus groups. That costs money as well. All of this stuff, research probably cost me around 30k.
Wow.
People setting up, like in the meantime, all the behind the scenes, the packaging is getting prepared, the web designer, the marketing people, you know, the shoots and like the raw materials, all of these things are getting prepared. And I probably picked some untrustworthy people to work with.
Yeah, but they're all over there as well. So do you trust them to do what they're doing? If they're in Hong Kong?
till today, I work with the team in Hong Kong.
Amazing.
They never finessed me. They never.
Okay, that's lovely.
You know, I don't think to this day that I've ever been betrayed by them, or they've oversold something, or they've put an inflated price tag on something because they see she's a girl in business. However, there was people who were acting as my friends who added like manipulated invoices and
Right.
really
Here?
no.
Oh, there. Okay, right.
No, not there even.
Where then? If
In
not here, not
Pakistan.
there. Huh?
In Pakistan.
Pakistan, you get me? What? Why are they doing that?
I had a
Are you from there?
friend. No.
What country you from? India?
I'm Indian.
Right.
Right, so
She went to the enemy. She went across
hey!
the border.
So
Okay.
I cancelled this
She
guy.
went to the ops. You get me?
Cancelled.
No.
So
I'm bloody Pakistani. Is this alright?
oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. You can actually
Yeah,
say that,
exactly.
I guess. But like,
Let me say that now before the man in the car goes, what? Like,
it's got nothing to do with location.
No.
It's just people. You meet bad people down the street.
finesse you should send me in. I said, yeah.
So we had like a friend of like someone I knew, and it was well, actually, like my sister recommended this guy who really wanted to work with me. Thought I had so much potential, and he wanted to change my life and give me the stability. And he was like, "Look, you're like a sister to me." Yeah,
Them ones.
you're like a sister to me. My sister, you know, I help you.
How much you bump you for?
Oh my God, so much money.
How much you bump you?
So much money. I don't know.
It's okay, speak it now. It's
no,
alright. Let it out. Let it out. No, come on, let it out.
Just know, God is watching.
Of course. 10 grand? Oh, more. Shit. 20.
God is watching.
Ballpark, innit? Just
And there's no, I cannot.
30
I
racks.
can't. No,
Oh,
no.
it's that bad that you
no.
can't even say. Okay, so
No, it's bad.
it's 20 racks there.
It's not. But just know, however
is.
much it was.
15.
However much it was.
Because 10 she was not. No.
However much it. Sorry.
Let's just break my video now.
Sorry.
What?
However much it was, just know, and I speak to this camera right here if you're watching, God has you on his hit list.
She's got bare ops, I've noticed, bro. Bare ops, bro. This camera's the op camera.
This is the op
Name
camera.
this the op camera.
This is the op camera.
All right. So these people bump you, but you still push ahead.
I'm too far into it.
Right.
I found a product that has like completely blown my mind, and I know skincare back to front. I've known every brand. I've tried every brand personally because of my own personal skincare journey. I've reviewed it. I've shared my experience. I've tried. I know the ingredients. I know how it works.
Right.
And the results are insane.
Right.
Okay? The focus group has come back like immediately positive. We've seen results in 48 hours. Skin is looking brighter. Skin is less inflamed, etc. Let's bowl this.
Right.
Put it in a bottle. Let's go.
Good to go. The bottle's all made. Is that the final product? Is that the
That
bottle?
is there.
Yeah, pass it over, please, bro. Is this what you? Yeah. Is this the focus group and everything?
This is what it all came down to. This is actually our improved packaging now.
Oh, improved now.
Yeah, it's our improved packaging. So
Talk me through it.
So this is our Rose Up to the Rescue oil right here inside. It comes in a glass bottle. This box is an opaque box that blocks sun rays and UV, so the oil doesn't go through any damage.
Come on, hit
Yeah.
them with the science, girl.
Yeah, it's a glass bottle. You know, we've got the pipette. We've got a very, very, very incredibly potent and powerful oil in here. We call it the miracle oil.
Right.
If you have acne, if you have psoriasis, if you have eczema, if you have any form of skin inflammation, it's going to calm it down. I speak as somebody who went through it, experienced these issues with my skin. We have sold over 20,000 units worldwide. We've
Since
had
the show?
6 refunds. No.
Okay, so this is
Before
price.
I was popping before the show. Just
Oh,
let it
okay,
be known.
right.
Yeah, I would, because it's a good product. A good product sells.
Yes.
Yes, I could do up so much with marketing. I could be like the other skincare brands that spend millions on marketing and pennies on product. But no, we spent thousands on product and thousands on marketing. We do it correctly the way it should be.
So it does all these things. Acne,
will-
scarring,
it's an-
dehydration, dullness, psoriasis, eczema, irritation, discoloration, hyper something, pigmentation, aging, skin texture, bloody hell, excess oil production, skin tightening, collagen synthesis, skin elasticity, and many more.
And
That's a
results
bold
may
claim, you
vary.
know. And results, maybe. Yeah.
just say-
Put that in the small print.
I
Results.
must.
Yes.
But it is an anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and antifungal oil.
Right.
It covers many grounds. I, as a consumer, was tired of going to all these different stores and picking up multiple different things, and they're like, oh, you need this for the day and this for the night and this for lunchtime, and then you've like, by the time you've finished your skincare routine, you spent hundreds. You're 18 and you spent hundreds on skincare. I wanted an oil that helps you with everything. It moisturizes, it hydrates, it helps with acne scarring that I had, hyperpigmentation, dark circles that I had, and now I have clear skin.
Right.
After having acne for 5 years.
Right.
So it's good. I know it's good. I advocate for it, and our 20,000 people think it's good. I've had 6 refunds.
Is this a daily thing? How do you apply
This is a twice a day. The more you use, the better. It's organic. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't hurt anyone's skin. It doesn't cause barrier damage. It repairs.
Right.
So if you want to use it 10 times a day, use it 10 times a day. People with eczema are using it throughout the whole day, and their patches are gone. Right? Like my fiance, he had a massive eczema patch, huge, that he had for like months and months, and the rest of his body, like he had little like here and there, but nothing that bothered him. This one was like huge, and it in 30 days it was gone completely. Like could not tell. The hair grew back over that spot. Like it was gone.
Right. How much is a bottle?
£35.
Okay. Is that in the market? Where does that sit? I don't know.
It sits on the more luxury spectrum, but that's because this will last you 6 months. This bottle, a little goes a long way. I use 2 drops.
Right.
It's liquid gold. It doesn't require a lot. You don't need to lather yourself in it. If you want to, you can. The reason people come back again and again and again and again, we've got our repeat purchases are through the roof. Like everyone comes back.
Right.
They always come back.
Right.
Is that good?
So you launched this product.
We launched this product.
How do you advertise it?
My skin, my journey, my personal story, my brand.
You are the face of it.
I am the face of it.
I've made this, everyone, on my social media, 100,000 followers. This is what is good.
And people have been following me for 7 years, and they've seen me advocate for rosehip seed oil before I launched Kishkin, 4 or 5 years before I launched Kishkin, me talking about rosehip seed oil when I'm 21 in my room making videos saying, I really like this oil, guys, it's really good. And now, cut to 7, 8 years later, I found the most potent and powerful version of it and started selling it in the market.
Was your acne gone at this time, by the time you launched this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My acne was gone. I was using it. I started using it probably a year and a half before I launched it. When we decided this is the bottle. This is the oil.
Right.
That is when for a year and a half straight, every single video, the start of the video, I'm using this oil. And for a year and a half, people are asking me, what's the moisturizer? What's that thing you put in your skin at the front, at the start? That was my marketing.
Right.
For a year and a half, I teased it.
Right.
And then the day I announced it, I also teased my relationship for a few months. People were so tuned in. People were so like, hey guys, I've got a date with this boy, this is what happened, blah, blah, blah. They're tuned in. Right. Millions of people are watching. And then I do a fake gender reveal. People think, wait, she's in a relationship, now she's pregnant. I do a gender reveal.
Going mad. Hold on. Mm-hmm. You do a fake gender reveal.
Well, not a fake gender reveal. I say I'm having a baby. Immediately it goes viral. People are like, wait, she was just dating someone yesterday. What's going on? How did she get pregnant? It's a scandal.
Right.
Whole time the baby is my brand.
Okay.
It worked.
Yeah, all right. I like that.
It worked.
She's not lying. All right.
Marketing comes to me very nice. I know what the consumer wants because I am the consumer. There's nothing
Rage
good.
baiting the man them. That's right.
But everyone loved it. Everyone's like, you give the marketing team a raise. I am the marketing team.
Right. So when you do a gender reveal, what do you do?
I had a cake, pink and blue.
Right.
It was at the time trending where you like light the top of the cake on fire and it like disintegrates the top layer of the cake and then it has the gender.
Right.
So I had my baby is, burnt the top, and it said Kishkin, the logo.
Right.
The crowd goes wild.
Did they go wild or did they rage bait? Say, no, you tried it, man.
The crowd loved it. Everybody knows I'm a playful person on social media. I'm never too real about, like, you know what I mean? Like, it never gets too serious on my page. I live life. I document pretty much every day. I be very transparent about the ups and the downs and the heartbreak and everything, the drama, the siapa, as I like to call it.
Siapa?
Yeah.
Jesus, sorry, he's thinking, you gassed me with the siapa, sorry.
It's been very transparent and real on my social media. So when I say something, people are like, oh, this is Kish being Kish.
Right. So it launches. How does it do?
Very well.
What, sales? Good sales?
Good sales. First month we did about 15k. For me, that's a huge amount of money after coming from £7.
Is the stock here or is it in Hong Kong?
It's here.
You bring it all here?
Yeah.
And you get a warehouse, you do that whole warehouse
Yep.
thing.
So I first
You
was
don't do
looking
the
at...
drop shipping, like if you buy it.
No. It's a real thing that starts with me and ends with me. So it's like, ultimately, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm also just learning on the job. But I want Kishkin to be a success. I'm gonna play it out like it is. The marketing campaign for this gender reveal looked like a highly luxury massive investment project. That's what it looked like. It was nothing. It was me and my man at the beach.
Have you got staff like doing the packaging and all that?
Now I do.
No, but then?
No.
So you're just going,
Me, my dad, my man and my sister in the warehouse packing orders.
Yeah.
But The delivery time, 48 hours, people are receiving their product. The packaging is amazing. The thank you cards, everything. The person receives it, they think, okay, this is an operation.
Proper things,
Yeah. Nobody knows the behind the scenes, which is wild because it's all on my social media. Actually look it up and you'll see me packing orders on live.
Right.
I have not hid a
But that's
thing.
more personal, isn't it? Like personal. People
If you have the time to look me up, you'll see.
Right.
It really is. I started from scratch. I'm self-made. I stand by that because I did it by myself, penny to penny to penny.
Amazing. Beautiful story. It's going well. You're making sales. So then why are you going the Apprentice then?
The timeline of how we got it messy a little bit, but the ship sank.
Oh, yes. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. Right.
So I made my first batch of money.
Right.
Sold
you
around.
Go to Paris. No,
sold around 2,500 bottles. You know, the money that came in from there, I ordered the next batch of stock.
Right.
25k.
Right.
Into stock, inventory, packaging, etc. Everything.
Right.
Then we have the mishap with the ship.
Ship sinks.
It was an insured shipment. I paid extra for insurance. But what can I do when the shipping company blocks my number, disappears off the face of the earth? I can't find their company anywhere. It's
Money
mad.
gone.
Money gone. Money sunk to the bottom of the sea. Literally.
Titanic.
Yeah.
How much money you lose?
25k.
Are you not trying to fly out to Hong Kong? Because you got karate in you. It's time to go on. It's time to get physical on these motherfuckers.
The thing is, okay, I was heartbroken.
Naturally.
So heartbroken. The investigation was on while I was in the Apprentice house. I get a call about halfway through the Apprentice process saying, like, we can't do anything like this. Like, it's an international trader. We can't
Alan
do
to make some
anything.
calls. So Alan, listen.
See, we weren't even on the. He didn't even know my name at this point. Okay, I just see him in the boardroom. He's like, yeah, Karishma. I'm like, Karishma. He's like, Karishma. Like, that was what our interactions were like. So
Yeah, go on.
let it be known he knows my name now.
Yeah, right.
So
So you lose the money.
lose the money.
And then did you apply to the Apprentice then?
Yeah, I had nothing.
You had nothing going on.
I had nothing. I had 2.5k in my bank account.
Right.
My rent was due in 5 days. My rent is 2.5k.
Right.
So what do I do?
Right. And then what, you see it online? What do you see? You see an application process?
Yes.
Right. Fair enough.
Like, bear in mind, like, I don't watch the show. I don't care for this show. I've actually been in the same room as candidates last year and walked right past, like, I don't care for The Apprentice. I never cared. But the idea of having Lord Sugar helping me, because I'm learning the ropes. Clearly, I'm making a lot of mistakes and they're very expensive.
Right.
A, I'm learning the ropes. B, I'm making a lot of money. C, I could end up a lot higher than I ever could have planned.
Of course.
Right? It's a win-win-win. But the reputational damage of losing / coming, like, going home first, second, third, being someone on social media with almost 500,000 followers, it's not a good look for me. People will be mocking it. The same people. You know what's wild? I was sat with my dad the other day and I was like, Dad, like, the people at the temple are inviting us. They want me to talk. Like, you know, bear in mind, like, no one at this temple has ever chatted to me properly. Yeah? But now they want to talk. They want me to do the talk. Okay?
Funny how things change, isn't it?
Funny how things change. Tables have turned. They want me to do the talk. And my dad's like, wait, Karishma, do you know if you came second, they'd be laughing. They'd be laughing at me. They'd be laughing at your family. They'd be laughing at you. Like, they'd be mocking it. Oh, it's okay. She didn't win, but it's fine. Like, you know, like that.
So are you going to do the talk?
I'll let my dad decide, you know.
Don't
He's
worry.
still a man of the house. He decides everything. Like,
I like that.
you got to put respect where it needs to be. And my dad, ultimately, I would not have business in my blood if it wasn't for my family, like, bloodline, and that's what it is.
Facts. Okay, so you apply for it, but when do you hear back that they're interested?
Next day.
What, the next day?
The next day.
Haven't
I
they got
applied.
like 10,000 applications or something?
They
Like,
do,
what is
but
this
I
shortage?
applied after the deadline.
Right,
Bear in mind, I never told about my social media to anyone.
right.
You know, I put my old Instagram handle. They asked for your handles and stuff. I put my old Instagram handle from my school Instagram.
Why?
Because I didn't want that to be the reason that I got in.
Right.
Because, like, for whatever reason, I didn't want anyone to know about it. I just thought they're going to look me up. There's some embarrassing stuff on there. Maybe some stuff that they might consider she's too controversial, whatever. Like, not like, you know, I support certain movements. You know, I've been at protests in that time. A few months ago, I was at protests. I'm very active on there, talking about my views on certain things going on in the world. I didn't need them to, like, have that affect my chance of getting in. But also, I don't want it to be in their knowledge that, oh, okay, she's an influencer. Like, how could we
Right.
turn this into a front page story?
Right.
Right? So I didn't let it be known.
Right.
After I knew I was in, they need to do their background checks and their due diligence and make sure they're not letting someone who doesn't deserve the platform on. And that is where I told them. And they were like, oh, how interesting. That is when they knew. Straight off the back, I don't look like a girl that's on social media. Based, again, on this, like, looks thing, no one would think it.
So they call you in straight away?
I apply the day after the deadline. I remember telling my Alexa to remind me to apply.
Right.
I forgot. Right, I'm busy running a business.
Right.
I was packing orders. I forgot. Come home. It was about 3 a.m. I've come home really late because I had so many orders to pack. And I apply at 3 a.m. with like this most like I don't know, unserious application because I think, okay, deadline's gone. They're probably going to say, hey, sorry, you were too late. Next day, I get called in for an interview, which is in 3 days' time.
Right.
I don't even know Lord Sugar's first name.
It's Alan.
Now I know, but at the time,
Yeah.
Lord Sugar's Lord Sugar.
Yeah, facts,
I
yeah.
didn't know. So I didn't know that Tim was the first winner. I didn't know that Lord Sugar's invested in a beauty brand before. I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who won last year.
Yeah, same.
You know, I didn't know anything. You haven't even watched it.
Right. So you go on this interview process, and what is it? It's just who's there?
interview
The production,
process-
or what is it?
Production.
Right.
You meet a lot of like senior BBC production and they ask you questions. There's multiple rounds. There's thousands of people there.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Everyone's suited, okay? And like you're sitting next to people that are already millionaires.
Yeah.
And then you're sitting with people that have just got out of school. And I'm kind of like in the middle. I'm not a millionaire. I've made about 50k on my business. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm a newbie, but I have no, like, I really don't think I'm going to get in. Really, no. And then first level is like, sell this to us in 30 seconds.
So what?
Like, yourself, your business plan.
right,
Tell
right.
us in 30 seconds why you should be Lord Sugar's next business partner.
Right.
Okay, they pick 5 out of 30 people. So all the applicants that day, bear in mind, there was multiple days of first auditions. My day, they split like all these hundreds of people into 30 groups. And then of the 30, 5 are selected for round 2. So they've narrowed it down hugely. People are going down lifts and leaving the building in masses. Like, people are being rejected. Crazy. In fact, the podcast I had yesterday, the lady actually applied this year and got rejected.
Right.
Right? Like, it's people apply. Loads of people apply.
Right.
So I get to the next round. They want to talk about your family, your life, like a bit of a like this debrief on the storyline. Is she a sellable person? Can we not only sell her to Lord Sugar, but can we sell her to the public?
Her story.
The story. Can we? You know,
Right.
does she have like a heartbreaking childhood?
Yeah.
Something, you know, broken home, blah, blah. What's the storyline? They need to think about that too. So, you know, they asked me a lot of the questions and I'm answering very like transparently, like, this is my story. And then next round, then there's a whole another round of interviews on another day where you have to do a lot of selling. Like, here's a piece of trash and they tell you to sell it. Now, everyone got their own piece of trash. My piece of trash was a greeting card that said hugs and kisses on it. Now, my brand on every thank you card, and it says it on my bottle right here, hugs and kisses, yeah? Like, it's what we say on every thank you card as well. Every email, hugs and kisses, kish, I sign it off. And the piece of trash they've told me to sell on the final level of the interviews says hugs and kisses. I knew I was in.
Right.
God wanted it for me.
Right.
Like, I genuinely believe it. It was written for me. That shipment, had I not lost it, I wouldn't be here. That job, had I not lost it, I wouldn't be here. That Huda Katan video going out at a time where I had no product to sell, I wouldn't have been here. Everything added up to this very moment. And then a few weeks later, I'm in India working with labs, trying to get our next product together. They call me, I'm there, like, you know, and they say, like, you're going to be on the show. We need you back in 4 days. I'm already traveling back in the next 2 days anyway. Perfect timing. I have about a week to prepare my business plan and get my clothes and everything together. And then I'm out.
How's that feeling when you get that call? You're in.
I was like, I'm probably going to go home really quickly.
Okay.
Like,
are you not excited? Like, yo.
Oh, I'm proper excited. I'm saying we're up, like, we're screaming. I'll call my sisters, but we're screaming. We can't even believe it because we went from, like, genuinely not watching something to winning it. But at that point, genuinely not watching something, kind of applying on a whim. I even remember till this day my fiance told me, you're too unorganized
Yeah.
to be on a show like that. Like, get organized, sort the business out, we'll do it next year.
Right.
You know, but I said to him, for me, it's now or never. Next year, my business will already have made, according to my projections, 250K. Why do I need his 250K?
Yeah, facts.
So this is now.
Right.
I need it now. You know, because my plan B was then I have to ask for money. Who am I going to ask? No one's come to rescue me. Banks won't say yes straight away. Like, you know, so if I'm going to have to do something, let it be something that lets the world see what I have to offer, which is an incredible product with science, with the knowledge, the experience, a storyline, and a very genuine person who doesn't care to make the money as much as they care for people like me when I was 18, suffering with my confidence, really like unable to look in the mirror. That's who I want to help. When I see someone on the street and they're like, hey, I'm really thinking about it, I always have a bottle in my bag and I will give it to them for free. I'll say, here you go. I will not sell it to them. I won't say, hey, give me some cash. No. No. I'll just give it to them. For me, if you buy it online, thank you so much. If you see me in public, ask me for one. I'll have one.
Freebies.
Which is why I don't go
dishing them
outside.
out. Go to Ilford after this. You're gonna get hounded by it. You're gonna have run out of stock. Okay, right. You enter the show. How is that? How is that house and all of that? Like
Crazy.
Did you watch any previous episodes?
Yeah, on TikTok, like type in Apprentice.
Shorts, you know. Don't even want to watch the whole season. Nothing.
Little things. Okay, I don't know no one's name. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what some things mean. Like, there's certain tasks that immediately, like, people know what they mean. Like, for example, task 1, we're going to Hong Kong for a discount buying task. Now, every other candidate in the room knew what that meant. It meant going out in a location you don't know much about, locating 9 items, and bargaining and getting the price down. Yeah. And doing a negotiation. I had no idea what that meant. I know we're going to Hong Kong. Bear in mind, I'm already at a bit of an advantage here because my stock comes from Hong Kong. So I know. Should have done a
detour. So where's my fucking shipment?
I already know the exchange rates. I know how to communicate with them. I know how they like to negotiate. I know how they. I don't know. I know what kind of language they speak. You know, in terms of money and business. Yeah. Do I tell anyone this information? No, it's mine. I don't need to. Right. Do I think I'm someone who was like very strategic and did that intentionally? Had anyone tried to chat to me within the first few hours of being introduced to each other, I probably would have said, oh, by the way, like, I know the exchange rate, or like, you know, speak like this. But no one wanted to chat to me. Why? I don't know, I was a weird kid.
What, when you meet everyone?
Yeah, like there's 20 people, they all immediately became friends with each other. For some reason, maybe I was too shy, but like I was immediately written off as like, she's going home first, she's too shy, she's got no personality. This is an entertainment show, she's too quiet.
Okay.
But camera's on, I know how to talk to the camera. It's my job.
That's like me. You see that, innit?
Yeah.
You see that
but
shit.
do I tell anyone about my social media? No, I keep my cards very close to my chest. On the camera, I'm fierce. They know this. But game, like the strategy of the game, of The Apprentice, which they have studied back to front, I have not.
Is that a good thing for you because you don't know what to expect and you can tackle it without any preconceived ideas?
I thought so.
Yeah.
But they all thought I was at a major disadvantage. Like, she doesn't know how to play this game.
Right.
Whereas we've studied it.
Right.
Yeah.
You go to Hong Kong first.
Yeah.
How was that when they said we're going to Hong Kong? Like, what the fuck, bro? No one's expecting that. Do you know what I mean?
No one was expecting it. I think like it's the maddest thing they've done on The Apprentice because they've not really gone much out of Europe. And like I think they did a trip to, I think back in the day they did a trip somewhere in like North Africa. Right. And maybe they did Turkey at some point. Yeah. But obviously like that's all like, you know, quite close proximity. But this was like Asia. I don't think they've done Asia before. They did do an episode in Dubai one time, but obviously that's like. But yeah, we're in Hong Kong. Okay, bear in mind some of the candidates genuinely didn't know where Hong Kong was. They didn't know whether we were in China or Japan. Right. Like I was listening to people being like, "Is that in Japan?" Right. And I was just thinking, "Oh my, this is so funny."
Hold it down.
Yeah, like where are you from? Right. Like genuinely, like it was mad. And then I you know, we get on a plane, we fly out to Hong Kong. First night in Hong Kong, nobody is intimidated by me. Nobody sees me as competition. They're very like having these chats. It's very like bravado.
Is there a lot of fakery? Like?
Oh, hugely, like they're all trying to big each other, like themselves up, right? Yeah, I'm a real estate agent. Oh yeah, I have my own swimwear brand. I have my own clothing brand. Yeah, I sell this. I do this. I'm a millionaire. I drive a Porsche. Like people are bigging themselves up. I'm sat there quietly. I'm just eating my food. Like I don't have anything to say because I haven't made anything yet. I have a brand. It's 5 months old. I've made a very humble 50K. It's nothing to show off about. You know. I've come from nothing. So I don't compete with these people. And immediately in Hong Kong, production saw she's not okay. And they asked me, do you want to go home?
Straight away?
They asked me, yeah, like, do you regret this? You know, we can... It would have been a very, very interesting boardroom to have a candidate immediately say, like, hey, I just don't think this is for me. It would have been a huge, like...
Oh, you think they wanted that?
Shocking
Do you
first
think they
episode.
pushed that
Probably,
for you to...
Probably, but I said to production, I saw it. I can't trust production. They work for the BBC. They don't work for me.
Right.
They might be welfare, but they don't care for my actual welfare. They care for the show and the views and how many people are watching it.
So they're trying to get you out of there?
I don't think they were trying to get me out of there. I think immediately it was like, if you're not ready for it, like, you know, you can come back and try again next year. I was like, I'm here. Yeah. I can speak to the cameras, and I do business. I don't need to be best friends. This is not school. I don't need to be the cool kid. I don't need to be popular here. I don't need to make friends here.
Yeah.
I need to perform. Let it be business. Let it be, turn the cameras on. I'm ready. I'm the only one from my team in Hong Kong that made a negotiation. I made the largest negotiation of 20 candidates that time. I got like so much offer, actual like high ticket item. My negotiation was smart and it was quick and it was fast. And that is where it kind of like, oh, okay, she's good.
Well, did you win that task?
No.
Oh.
We didn't, because I'm the only one that got a negotiation. The rest of the team didn't. The boys barely found anything. It was a task where we were set up to fail. We're in Hong Kong. We have no phones. People don't really speak English there. And also, like, just the production side of it as well. Like, not everyone wants to be filmed.
What do you mean?
Like, not everybody wants to sign the release. Like, you know, if I pull up a random, like, person on the street, I want to ask for directions, but then they don't sign the release form, I can no longer ask for directions. Which means now I have to find someone else willing to speak to me.
Right.
And people that don't speak English are really not going to try and speak to you anyway.
Right.
So, like, it wasn't going in our favour. And we couldn't find anything. And we didn't know what we were doing. And there's cameras. And we haven't found any products. And suddenly they call for lunch. And we're like, why are you guys trying to eat? We need to find these products. They're like, no, production needs to eat. Cameraman needs to eat. Right. And we're just stressing, like, we haven't found any products. The candidates are crying, having panic attacks. It's all over the place. We haven't found anything. Half day's gone. Now we have, like, 2 hours left. We have 9 items still to locate in Hong Kong. We're running around the city. It's hot. It's, like, 35 degrees. It's so humid. And, like, the whole of the landscape of Hong Kong is like this.
Right.
Like, there's no flat road.
Right.
It's all up and down, and we're all over the place. And
right. Part of me's got to ask, what's that got to do with being in business? Because you're running around almost like a treasure hunt. And in 2026, I suppose you just pull your phone out and locate said items. So what does that have to do with being a business person?
I think this question comes a lot, like, oh yeah, but like these people aren't chefs. Okay.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
These people aren't like, you know, professional like flower
arrangers.
Florists.
That's right. Yeah.
Like these people don't like. What does this have to do with anything? But I think what they're trying to see is A, did you make an effort?
Yeah.
B, were you adaptive? You know, I went to Egypt, and the few words of Arabic that I learned when I was like 12,
Habibi, sorry.
No, like I knew how to say, how are you? My name is. I knew how to say like, how much? I knew how to say that's enough, like a negotiate kind of. I knew how to speak respectfully. I know what they want to hear.
Yeah.
I learned all of that when I went to Egypt for like a few days when I was 14. I remembered it. It's every part of like what I've experienced growing up put into an experience.
Right.
That worked for me.
Right. Again, I circle back to how relevant is that to being a business person?
But then they're all good, right? Like all 20 of us are good business people. Someone might be a millionaire, but someone else might have just started but has the potential to be a millionaire. But how do you adapt? How do you perform under pressure? Ultimately, it's a TV show. We need to see, if I give you 6 minutes to make a logo, how quick can you do it?
Right.
Because for me, I can do it. But the next person might crumble.
Right.
That means I'm better. And that means I make it to the next round.
Yeah.
So that is how they see it.
Right.
I'm not talking about me, by the way.
Yeah.
That means the next person is better.
Yeah.
But if one person can do it in that pressure and that environment and still thrive and do something very good, then they outperform the next person.
How much of that show is business versus TV entertainment, if you had to put a percentage on it?
I would say it's hugely business.
Oh, you
some
would?
will disagree, but because I feel like...
Yeah,
I think a lot of people will disagree and say, nah, this is for TV production value. I personally think the reason I did well is because I run a business. And because I'm involved in every single part of the business, I do the marketing, I do the social media, I do the photography and the videography. I created the logo, I created the branding. I made this box from scratch.
Yes.
I designed every part of it. I decided what the product was. I designed the tagline. Every task The Apprentice threw at me, I've done in my spare time. I've done as a business owner. So where are you going to catch me out? On a technicality, oh, she can't arrange flowers. Okay, but I can sell them in the market because I've sold my product in the market. So that is where I redeem myself. I truly believe production and all of that is just something, but they see value in people's...
Wait, you're going, sorry.
Yeah, like they see value in people's ability to run a business. Like they can see it.
Yeah.
Baroness, Brady and Tim can see it. I don't think the wrong person will go home.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
I know that's controversial because some of my friends went home.
Right.
But may sound cocky, but I do think that I won because I'm good at business. I didn't win
that's
because
fair enough. You
I'm
back
good at
yourself.
TV. Yeah.
Do you think everyone went home at the right time?
No.
No.
But everyone still went home, right? But like, do I think people went home at the right time? No, I don't think Nikki should have gone home at week 1. She put herself forward as PM in Hong Kong. We had no idea what we were doing. We had no idea how production works. We had no idea how TV, like, you know, the filming and the voxes off camera and the time is running and ticking and you're running around and everything has to be on camera.
But you put yourself up to be PM.
You did. You took that risk.
You put yourself on a chopping block.
You did, yeah. But should it have been rewarded as an act of bravery? It has been in the past. So maybe she thought, hey, if I do this, they'll see me as brave. But actually they saw her as, you lack managerial skill. But really, you cannot manage 10 girls that are all there to win, and they kind of want to rebel on purpose because they want to show off and they want to make an impression on Baroness Brady and Tim, and like, yeah, like I just, for example, that, or do I think, again, like I don't mean this to offend anyone, but do I think certain people should have been in the final 5? I think some people went home too soon and they should have been in the final 5.
Yeah.
Do I think I still would have won? Probably.
Come on.
Not even in a gassed way, but because...
gas up the thing.
If you kind of like look at every episode... I can't, I'm not going to gas it up, but I just
I'm going to gas it for you.
You can gas it for me.
Sorry.
You can gas it for me, but I do genuinely believe I won because Lord Sugar resonates with my story.
You weren't called back in the boardroom a lot of times, were you?
No. I was not called back a single time.
Do you regret that? Because you need to have
Regret
that...
what? Being...
But you need to have that pressure, that fight. You get what I'm
No,
saying?
I don't need to fight. I don't need to fight. If I went back to the boardroom, I'd send someone home. Had someone been up against me in the boardroom, they would have seen who I really am. I'm incredibly ruthless in business. Ruthless in business.
Gangster gal, come out. Are you going mad? Would you have gone mad?
I would have spoke less with a lot of impact, and I would have sat there very comfortably, and I would not have gone home. I know that for a fact. I wouldn't even have to do a lot of talking. I would have said, what did I do last week? Does anybody remember? Because I wouldn't go home. I think the reason I wasn't brought back is because week after week after week, I performed well. I built a track record that was undeniable. In the boardroom, if you bring me back, you're wasting a spot of somebody that may be slightly weaker. Like maybe has made a mistake already. So it would be like, oh, I can pinpoint this mistake. But how can you pinpoint a mistake when I did kind of good last week and the week before and the week before, and they kind of like me now because they think she's consistently good. Right. Not to sound arrogant or cocky at all, I'm just breaking it down strategy-wise for you.
Yeah.
That's how you play the boardroom. You don't bring back, oftentimes, you don't, which is why it's important to not make friendships in there. You make 1 or 2 really good ones and you protect those, but everyone else is expendable because only one is going to win.
Right. So you didn't have friends in there?
I had a few.
Right.
I would have probably protected Rothna at all costs.
Right.
But if somebody else made a mistake, similarly, they told me this. Like, my own friend would tell me, Karishma, if I think you need to be brought back, I will bring you back. And I said, if you bring me back, I will send you home. Because there's a reality.
The rude gal will come out, Southall girl will come out, know who you're calling back.
No, because I did well the week before.
I would win that show, I'm bad,
You haven't even watched it.
What?
That's me, though. I never watched it and I still want it. But
Truth, I watched the whole thing last week.
Swear on your mum's life?
I promise I watched the whole thing.
Say swear on mum's life?
I swear.
Say swear on mum's life?
I promise you. I'm not joking. I did. Okay. Ask him. I watched it. And that's why I was super pissed when you cancelled yesterday. I thought, I'll just fucking binge watch this thing.
Imagine if I didn't come
I
at
would
all.
be mad. Okay, was there a time when you thought you could potentially, you didn't do your best and you may be called back in? Someone might do the snaky move?
No.
No. Okay, I've got a list of I've got my phone here because I've got all of the weeks of the tasks here.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Hong Kong, children's story, chicken and egg, advertising. What was your favourite?
Water. Advertising, yeah. Task 4, water. I was PM.
Was yours that Carlton?
No.
That was
I thought
so
you watched
dry.
it.
No, but I watched it, but there was that Carlton. What the fuck, man? Do you look at these people and say, brother, are you even on planet Earth?
No, but
Like,
hold on.
2-year-old could do better
They
than
give
that.
you options, production. They don't make it look that way, but like production will give you options.
What?
Hey, your bottle can look like this or it can look like this. Team A takes this, Team B must now have this.
So that's wrong then. That's not business then.
It's
That's
not.
just that's shafting someone.
No, because maybe in the next, like, okay, but then now we're designing our logo. It's water, we want a blue bottle. Wait, other team took blue, now we must take yellow.
What? You can't have green?
Or green, or whatever other
Right.
colours left.
But I'm saying that's not very fair in business, like, is it? Because
But
they
they
had
can't, but like, for example, if it was this mug and this mug competing, it's too similar.
that. Right.
But like, if we had to make a beverage container,
Yeah.
and I choose mug and you choose flask, there's some disparate, like
But
this.
that carton looks so bad. It's like, what?
But they picked the carton out of multiple other options. Fair enough. Like they had aluminium bottle, they had plastic, they had.
Oh, okay.
They had other options. It wasn't that there was two.
Right.
They had multiple. They went for carton. They still made the mistake.
Right.
But there is cartoned water out there that sells well.
Allow it. Not like that one.
Not like.
What, did you ever see their work and just laugh in your
Yeah.
in yourself? Going,
I
you
did.
motherfucker. How can
Task
you?
7, which was gaming.
Oh,
Our
yeah.
game was actually like decent game.
There was oh no, I smashed that. Because they did the frog thing, innit? Oh,
They did the frog.
Allow it.
Me
I
and
see it,
Kieran.
I see it. No.
Me and Kieran, I
the
sat
frog
together.
was going crazy.
It was a twerking giant 6-foot
He's
frog.
laughing his arse off.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
It was
going-
a huge frog, and our game actually is like something people could like see playing. Like they could actually play this game.
Yeah.
But their game was so outside like of like actual like no, it blew my
Right,
mind.
yeah.
Me and Kieran are sat there and we are just punching each other's legs, laughing under the table. The cameras are on us. They didn't air it because I feel like they didn't want us to look like unserious.
Yeah.
But the way I had to like hold my face because I couldn't stop laughing. The other team is like, I saw their faces after they saw our game. So they saw our game and then they were like, and I noticed that. And I was like, oh my God, because Rotten's on that team and I'm scared now. Like, what's going on?
Right.
So I see their game and we can't stop laughing. Me and Kieran are dying. Like, we're just laughing so hard and we couldn't control it.
But when I look at that game being made, I feel like this can't be right. No sane person is gonna make that. Yeah, I feel like someone
But like, if
done
I
on
told
purpose.
you to make a makeup product right now,
Bad man, I'll lick
What
off
are you
the tin.
making?
Are you crazy?
What are you making?
I'll take it
I'm
down.
literally
but-
giving you like
but
2
yeah,
minutes.
I don't want to take it down.
I'll give you 2 minutes. Make me a makeup product.
Huh?
Okay, 2 minutes.
What?
Right, this is your task.
Man will come up with some.
Right, okay,
with some-
Shizzio.
with some-
Shizzio. okay. Shizzio, welcome to the Apprentice Part
But then
2.
what? Why do I have 2 minutes? This is
This what- it's
you
what
know, in
I'm
the real
saying.
world, it doesn't. That's
I know,
not
but
how
that
it
is
is.
how the apprentice environment works. Okay, I'm giving you 10 seconds. What is your cosmetics brand called?
Bro, give me some. Why is it 10 seconds though? No, it's long. I've gone blank.
I'll give you 10 more seconds.
I've got stage fright.
This is
Go,
what
tell
I'm
me.
saying.
You're a team member.
This is why he's your sub-team leader. Sub-team leader. Okay, look. That's how it feels. You've got no time to decide. So very smart, educated, business, entrepreneurial people now look stupid because they had 10 seconds to make a decision. And production's like, okay, we've got 1 minute left. Okay, come on now. And you haven't made a decision. Sorry, you have no product to take back to the pitch team. And then the pitch team has no product. And then someone gets fired based on the fact that you had 10 seconds to do something.
Yeah.
Now, man like Shizzio,
Bad man.
yeah, had 10 seconds to come up with a name.
You know what it is?
What is it?
I didn't want to take over your game and then people be like, rah, he ended her career and all of that.
Right,
'Cause I'm
this-
a lovable guy. You know what I mean? I want to help the
Do you know
future.
what?
Don't want you to be like, rah. Because if I come with this hair product, are you mad? Are you crazy? Tarzan. If I come with Tarzan and then I start doing this Tarzan thing, you get me? What? Are you mad?
I hear
listen,
that.
Listen.
Potential there. I see it.
Side note, why was your avatar so bad? Awful.
I didn't make it. I had
That
nothing to do
green
with
thing
it.
with the breast, like, come on, man. That's just not normal, though.
I had nothing to do with it.
Like,
But let me tell you something. They
Does
might
that-
be working on the chest area. They've gone. Okay, they've gone on the max setting.
they made She-Hulk.
So, like, say, let me give you an example, right? For example, yeah. They going on the different parts of the body and they're going on chest and they like see what the slider's doing and they go on big, and then they're like, no, this needs to be smaller. Production, time's up.
Right, don't they give you a countdown?
No. You might have 5 minutes, 1 second. Within the next 30 seconds, okay, guys, thank you. This is what it was done now.
Right. But then,
Okay, batteries need changing. You still have 5 minutes, but mics are dead. Batteries need to be swapped. 5 minutes is still ticking.
so then it does seem like very much 80% TV show, 20%.
No, but it's not. Because I'll tell you one thing, it's across the board. It's not like Team A had a higher advantage than the other. Team B went through the same thing. The environment is controlled. It's the exact same for both teams.
Right.
The cream will rise to the top. I say this, I know everyone, I'm just saying.
No,
I'm not talking about myself, but I'm talking
you
throughout
should
the
back
process.
yourself, you won.
No, but it's not even like that. I'm just saying, like, when things are fair, a winner will emerge, because still it was fair. I was up against millionaires. I was up against people that have been in business for 25 years.
Yeah.
I was up against people that
I
have
like
made
that brother,
millions.
the Asian brother. I liked him.
Yeah? Who?
Like
Priyesh?
Nah,
Who?
one of the glasses at the end.
Dan?
Yeah, I did
Well,
like
see,
him.
he's a millionaire.
Yeah.
But his business is in a loss. So did Lord Sugar want to invest in something that was in a loss? No.
He's just partying too much. I respect it. He's just hitting that Bicester Village too much. You can't say. TV selling. You went for the most valuable item and didn't sell it.
I had like 5 minutes to sell a ring.
But that to me would be like, okay, perhaps she hasn't performed this week. We could put her on a
Right.
chopping block.
Sure. But I would stand in the boardroom and I'd say, this product is £400,
Which you picked.
which I picked, yeah. Which I was told to pick by PM, go for a high ticket item, right? I went for a high ticket item. I was confident I could sell it based on time management of the team that was looking after how the show proceeds. Now, because we had less than 10 minutes to sell a £400 item, professionals can't sell it in a 1 hour show. I've been told this. Presenters have told me. It takes me 1 hour to move at least one of those, by the way. So don't beat yourself up about it.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, cool. I have what I need to sit in front of Lord Sugar and say, if the seasoned professional can't move this in an hour, how on earth did you expect me to move it in 4 minutes?
Right.
I backed myself.
But you didn't move it.
I didn't, but I also didn't get brought back.
Okay.
Why? Because I still made over 50% of the sales that whole task. Was it aired? No.
Okay.
But do I know that, if people still think, oh, Karishma should have been brought back, logically, if I needed to be brought back, I would have been.
Did discount buying things, I'll come back to me now, part 2, when you kind of phone ahead and want another branch to do that. Again, seems pretty obvious.
Does it?
Yeah, man.
Does it?
If you're going there, they've got another branch.
How do I know they have another branch?
Okay, fair enough. So you asked and you inquired.
So I asked, and then it went well. And like the thing is, like when you're under time pressure, your brain doesn't think like that.
No, I hear that.
But on a certain other type of like personality type, under certain pressure, they unlock a new part of their brain. I believe that under pressure, I become even more switched on.
So you can use phones, you can't use the internet. What's
You
the
can
rules?
use phones, like for example, you got your phone.
Yeah.
Production will give you one phone call all day.
What
Or
do you mean one
like
phone call
for
day?
example with your team.
Right.
Like for example, I need to call my team. I need to check what they called the brand. If I forget to ask that one question, production takes the phone away. Then now I don't have the complete information.
Right. But why don't they make that known to the public?
To the viewer.
Yeah, you only got
irrelevant.
3 phone. No, it could be part of the task. You got 3 phone calls as part of your task.
But they don't want
That'll
the
be
apprentice to look. The Apprentice is not a TV show, right?
It is.
Person watch it is. We know that. Everybody knows that. But while you're watching, you want it to feel like real life.
Right.
At no point can you refer to The Apprentice as The Apprentice. At no point can you refer to it as a TV show or a game show or I'm going to win 250K. No, it's a business opportunity. If it didn't happen on camera, there's some rules. If it didn't happen on camera, it didn't happen at all. So like, for example, in task 4 and in task 10, I actually took the computer from the editor and edited myself in Premiere Pro because I know how to, and they were too slow.
Right.
So I did that, but did it get aired? No, because it makes it look like she's too competent.
Right.
Also, I didn't make the cut for whatever reason, I don't know, but I know that like had some things were edited out because they needed to level the playing field, certain things were edited in because it added a bit of drama, So it is a TV show, but production, Baroness, Brady and Tim are watching who deserves to go through to the next round. And if they think it's not you, then you will go home sooner or later because Lord Sugar's now been told that you didn't perform well that week.
Are they watching properly?
They're watching properly, and before every boardroom, there's like a debrief that Lord Sugar has with Baroness, Brady and Tim, and we're waiting in like this hall where there's like a pool table and snacks and blah, blah, blah. So the candidates are waiting there. and it's a long day, boardroom day. Like, you go in the morning and the whole day is like, you go back home at like 5, 6 p.m.
Right.
They're filming boardroom. But the first few hours while we're waiting in that hold room, Baroness, Brady and Tim are giving Lord Sugar all the information around the task. This person did this person was outstanding, this person wasn't very good. Production is also a part of that meeting, and they can jump in on the bits that maybe they skipped.
Right.
And say, hey, as production, I think that this person was outstanding. And you weren't here for that bit. Sorry, Baroness Brady, maybe you didn't see that part because maybe you weren't in on that scene.
Yeah.
But we saw this person was incredibly inquisitive.
Right.
You know? So then that is production putting respect on your name, making sure Lord Sugar knows, like, maybe his aides missed something and it still needs to be known. So it's very helpful to be respectful to production, be nice to production.
Obviously, innit?
No, because if they don't like you, then they'll be like, Lord Sugar, this person disrespectful to production.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't be.
Right.
There was people probably that pissed production off, and as a result were told, like, Lord Sugar knew that this person is not nice.
Right. Who was that?
Yeah. I don't know.
Drop the bomb, man.
I don't know.
The pet thing. Are you happy with that sofa you made?
Yeah, I am.
For real?
Yeah, because it doesn't need to be. Now, let me explain.
What? Go on.
The pet thing, the audio doesn't need to be your voice. It could be the sound of rain. It could be white noise. It could be like classical music.
Right.
It could be anything you want it to be. But for the sake of the demonstration, we did voice.
Right.
But it could be any audio. Now imagine if I now sold that as any audio. You can put white noise. You can put this music, which is scientifically proven
But why
to soothe
didn't you say
dogs.
that? Why was that not made clear to the
It
audience?
hasn't made the cut. It was made clear to the
Right,
audience.
that's what, there you go. That's
Yeah,
what I'm trying to say.
but then they fixate on something because they know that is a storyline of the episode.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make the final cut.
Why didn't you put TV screen in it? Simple. You can FaceTime your dog. Boom.
How did they pick up?
Huh?
How did it all pick up? It's automatic.
Automatic, innit? You ring it, it goes through. Boom,
Yeah,
boom, boom.
okay, so you're applying next year then.
No, I'm
That's
not
what
applying.
I'm
I'll win
hearing.
it. It's light work for me. 250
Okay, roll
racks
the
chump
tapes
change.
back to when Shizzio had 10 seconds to come up with a name. and he couldn't.
250 racks light for me. Are you alright? That's not even getting out of bed. But when you're in the house, can you speak to your home? How is that? Are you really isolated?
Really isolated. One phone call, 10 minutes a week.
One phone call for 10 minutes a week.
And that 10 minutes flies. And if you're running a business, at least 5 of those minutes are like, give me the business updates, right?
No way. Is it really like that then?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
And
9
there's no
minutes,
internet
30,
in the house or nothing like that?
Production starts going like this. And then you need to wrap up the call.
And there's no internet allowed or nothing like that? Mm-mm. So then who are you ringing for like 10 minutes? Your man, your dad or your sister? Or Hong Kong?
I called my sister loads. I called my man loads. I called my dad loads.
How? That's not loads. What are you giving? 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes?
Oh, no. You only get call one. Like, you can only call one person.
For 10
that
minutes?
Day. Yeah, the next
A
week I
week?
need to call if I called my man this week, next week I must call my sister. I can only hope and pray that they have a brain and get to the same room somehow, so then I can speak to both of them, but that never occurred to them.
So do they know in advance that you're going to ring at a set
Yeah, like
time?
it's organised through production.
Right.
Yeah.
And then in the house, you're just with strangers. How is that? Because
Very
no
weird.
say there's some beef.
Very weird because everyone's a little bit different, right? Like I'm a
Right.
little bit messy.
Right.
And some people are like OCD clean freaks.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, Karishma, like, you know, I found
is there
a
beef?
molecule of your hair on the floor and in my bed, and it's like,
Is there beef?
yeah.
Who was you beefing with?
I beefed a lot of people.
The Southall come out.
Why do you think Southall's the hood?
Yeah, the Brentford come out. Listen, who was you beefing?
No, I beef
I need
people.
gosh, you know.
No, if I felt like someone's overstepped, I'd let it be known.
Okay, was there big arguments in the house?
Yeah.
With everyone? Like,
There was, yeah.
did it ever get physical? Was there a little pushing?
It got to the point of separate these guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
When production have left, it's just you lot in the house, can't be?
Production never leaves.
Oh, it's with you.
There's a home team.
They just live in the house.
Yeah.
So there was times where there was going to be beef.
Yeah. Like you cannot put 20 people in one home and invite, like everyone must love each other. It doesn't work that way.
Was you involved in said beef? Allegedly?
I was involved here and there.
I can see it now.
I was never in no one else's drama though. But if somebody wants to have drama with me, I'll give it.
Aye.
Stop.
Aye.
You're actually such a rage baiter.
Big brother thing. Okay, cool. Interviews.
Yeah.
Are they as fierce as what they show?
They're horrible.
Really?
They're worse.
Because they really feel like rage bait. You're talking rage bait. That looks like the home of rage bait.
I believe.
They're doing it on purpose.
I believe much of it, 90% of it was cut, and it would have resulted in major like Ofcom report, like what's the word?
Yeah.
Complaint.
Yeah. Why?
Complaints. Because it led to tears.
Right.
After one of my interviews, I lost all composure, and I'm a very calm and collective person. Like the feedback I get a lot of the time is she's so calm, things go wrong and she's so calm. For the first time I let it go, cameras had to be cut because of like my choice of language.
What, back? Mm-hmm. So can you like talk back to them? You must feel like, listen.
No, I would not talk back to anybody. Like I tried to talk back. If I was not allowed to kind of like speak my truth, then the interview is very much over.
Because you seem quite feisty. Like if a man's taking the piss out of you for like, everyone's got a tipping point.
If
I'd be like, brother, who the
true.
fuck is man talking to?
Like
Are you alright?
If someone is like older than me,
obviously there's a respect level.
There's a respect
but
there.
I feel like they're pushing the buttons on purpose. It's blatantly obvious.
But I've been raised to respect someone older, more successful, and someone who's like lived days I haven't. So I'm respectful.
I love that.
Once I leave that room, it's just me and my thoughts.
Oh, you smashing windows?
No.
You're going mad, isn't it?
That's not my style.
Right.
Yeah.
When they ask you to identify your own product, easy?
Big slave.
Was you expecting it, or was it just listen?
Listen, they cut this, but I literally picked up each bottle. I went like this. I know how my oil touches the rim of a glass bottle, so I knew immediately this is mine and this is not mine.
No, but it wasn't in your glass bottle. They were all in taken out, weren't they?
Yeah, but they were still in like glass bottles, right?
Right.
So I know when I shake my oil how it drips down the side of a bottle. I know the viscosity, the thickness of my oil.
Viscosity, word of the day. Right, and you knew straight away.
I knew straight away.
Light work.
I did, but the only fear was if I'm wrong, because I might be wrong because it makes good TV. I didn't know, right, that wouldn't happen.
Right.
But if, for example, for the sake of good TV, that wasn't going to be my oil, even if it was, I have to say I may be wrong. Because, for example, if it's a part of production all along, we want Karishma to get this wrong. Firstly, my reputation is over. Like, in terms of, like, she can't even pick her product out of a lineup.
You'd be over.
It would be really embarrassing.
Right.
It would ruin my career.
Right.
How do I justify that?
But did they tell you that's happening, or they just
No, that was on the spot. You can see it in my face. I'm shocked. It keeps taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At 5 bottles, I'm like, stop, please, now, enough.
Yeah. Do you think they were trying to like catch her out?
Oh, 100%. That's the whole point of the whole interview. Like, let's catch her out. Which is why I feel
That's
well
cheeky,
spoken. You need to be quick on your feet. Not a lot of people like to think they are, but when someone's there like interrogating you like this, if you can't come up with the answer quick enough, you're gonna come across as a liar, or like you're waffling, or like you're making it up. So you need to be very articulate.
Yeah.
And you need to be quick on your feet.
Who was the hardest interview?
Linda.
Well, what ones are the elderly lady? Yeah, it's this one. Yeah.
I mean, Linda is Linda.
Yeah, okay.
She's not elderly as such. She's
older than the other lady.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, I don't think like you can say that, by the way.
Why not?
Elderly.
Well, she's older. She out of the two, she's the elder one.
You don't call women elderly.
What do you call them then? Trying to get man cancelled, you know. What
you
the
get
fuck?
yourself cancelled.
Anyway.
Yeah, the elderly lady.
All right, cool. How many pages was your business plan?
43.
Right. So when someone submits 7, do you not think this should not even reach this stage? If this was a proper business thing, there's no way on God's green earth, and I want you to be fair, you cannot submit 7 pages.
You cannot.
Right. So how does that even happen?
She maybe had potential in other areas.
Right.
She's a good speaker. She may have had some kind of circumstances.
Right.
Maybe she didn't feel like she needed to write more than 7 pages.
Right.
Do I think it should have been longer? Yeah. She knows it should have been longer.
Right.
You know?
Yep. And then that final, how was it getting into the final?
It was a crazy feeling because now I know it's within my reach.
Did you feel like I've got this?
I decided, no, I didn't think I've got this. I thought, at this point, I'm going to be me. If they want it, they take it. If they don't want it, I have every belief I'll be fine.
Right.
Because I've now gone through a process that has taught me I'm good. I've always doubted myself for what?
Right, your confidence
They've
is
picked 20
now.
out of 100,000 people and I was somewhat second best or either first best.
Yeah.
So I have nothing to question in terms of my ability as a business person.
Right.
So I'll be fine. What I'm going to do is be myself. Lord Sugar liked the personality he saw on the pitch and generally the way I carried myself after the final was announced because I got to be me. The pressure was off, right? I either go home as second or I go home as the winner.
Right.
So the pressure was off.
Right.
So I got to be me and he liked it.
What I didn't get is, why can you not pitch your Kishkin? Why you have to pitch this Be The Sun, a new effective product? I didn't understand that, because I thought the girl's got her product, she's pitching her product, that's the one that you're going to invest in. Why do you have to now create product from scratch? It don't make no sense.
I think that's more of like a BBC thing.
Yeah.
Like they cannot promote something that they haven't been paid to promote.
Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. That makes sense.
But if you're smart, you'll find a way to plug your own thing.
How do you plug your own thing?
My business plan had a big Kishkin logo around the front. Lord Sugar said Kishkin in the final. I've got a product coming out called Be The Sun in a few days.
Right. So you know what you're doing. That's a bump. And then how important is it to represent your Asian side on there, clothing, etc., being yourself? You get me, repping the thing.
I think I'm the most confident when I'm wearing things that tell my story for me.
Right.
You know, like I didn't feel the need to like dress up like in a business attire today, for example, because we're on a podcast and I know the nature of your podcast is like we
No,
talk
you
about
mugged off my thing, mugged it off.
No, but look at even how you're dressed.
What are you
Look,
talking about? Bad man thing.
No, what
Get
I
me
mean,
coming trainers and that. You get me? What's going
your
on?
trainers don't even match your t-shirt.
Allow it. I'm doing
Okay.
half, I'm doing half.
No, as in like I think that this is a comfortable environment.
No, it's not. It's a serious thing, you know.
A serious thing, you know.
Oh, okay, it's not. Right, go on, sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've lost
your question
Yeah, we've
also.
lost it.
Moving on.
All right, let's move on.
Next.
Oh yeah, repping the Desi side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just.
I've done it from day one. Like
Right.
everyone on social media knows who I am. I'm so proud about it. Like I made sure I told my dad's story. I made sure people knew where I was from, who I am. I was very vulnerable, almost too vulnerable to the point where, you know, at times I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said that on TV. But that being said, at 5 months into business and going through potentially like 2 or 3 years of like rock bottom, it needed to be transparent. I think that's why the public resonated with it. They're like, oh, she's not faking nothing. The only thing I fake is my confidence. Everything else is true about me.
But do you still fake it?
Yeah, you gotta.
Are you not
I'm
confident?
not a billionaire, but I will pretend in some rooms that I am. If I sit next to someone who, I should be able to sit across from a table from Lord Sugar and say, hey, 50-50 means 50-50. I'm not scared of you and I don't need to like give you kind of like, you know, we're partners. So do I think that,
You got to talk.
but I
to
still
another
gotta talk on his level.
Yeah.
You know, and luckily, every time Lord Sugar has asked me a question, I've had an answer prepared. You know, he might ask me what's next for Kishkin. I know. It's already in production. It's coming next week.
What is it?
It's our lip oil.
Yeah. You win the show. How is that when you actually says you're hired?
It was like, okay, like we got out of.
Allow it.
I
You was
gonna
gassed.
say,
Come on.
Yeah, you know, no, I was of course gassed, but for me, it's now immediately I now turned it around. I knew at that moment life will never be the same again, and thank God.
Right. There and then. So what happens after that? What's the plan? Obviously, you go home and boom, boom, boom.
You go home, you make sure you have enough product to sell for the final.
Is that when you tell your family, I won the thing? Because you haven't spoken to them.
I didn't. So you don't find out the same day. You find out a year later.
What do you mean?
The day of the final, say for example me and you're in the final, he's going to say, Karishma, you're hired. And then he's going to say, Shizzio, you're hired.
Oh, is it?
It's too big of a secret to keep for a year.
Whoa, okay.
And then for a year, he tracks your sales, tracks your activity, tracks your social media presence, tracks everything about you. You're meant to text him like every now and then with updates. Hey, Lord Sugar, I made 20K this weekend. Like, so he can see.
So he hasn't invested nothing
Not yet.
in that year?
No. You got to do it by yourself.
Whoa,
You gotta show him.
hold on.
Yeah.
Right,
Your
so-
mind is blown, no?
Blown.
That's what happens.
So you filmed this a year ago.
Yeah.
He will film you're hired and you're hired, and they tell you that.
And they film my reaction to me losing, and they film her reaction to her losing. They record me going home in the Rolls Royce, and they record her going home in the Rolls Royce.
Blown. Okay, and then in that year, you have to carry on your business. And then he will see what businesses do. So then he's got time to invest. So then that's not fair on his side. He's basically cheating. He's seeing to see whose business is doing well.
But
Oh yeah, I'll
again-
just take that one.
But again, the same environment has been created for both candidates, right? It's up to me. Do I then hustle harder and make sure in a year I've given him no choice but to invest in me? Similarly, the other finalist could have set up an entire business in the meantime, shown him I'm so inquisitive. I've taken this year to set everything up. I've done this, I've done that. I've taken a loan from the bank to 250 will now be used to pay that off because I've now shown you in 1 year what I'm capable of.
Right.
In that 1 year, you have every opportunity to make a mistake and show him it's not you.
Right.
And in that 1 year, you also have every opportunity to show him it's clearly me.
So what did you do in that year?
I came out with 2 new products went into development.
Yeah, but you had no money. You had £7.
But I had a year to make more money.
Right.
And now I've learned a lot more about advertising, a lot more about this. I'm a lot more confident. I've learned a lot. Those 12 weeks really reshaped me. I think I learned more in those 12 weeks than I've learned in collectively 28 years of my life.
Right.
It was wild.
So you come out and you just build your business back up.
I come out, I'm like, how am I selling? I'm going to get into TikTok shop. I'm going to get these influencers to talk about it. I'm going to go to this exhibition. I'm going to put the prices up. I'm going to do this. I need to get VAT registered. I learned all of these things. Once I've learned all of these things, the business starts working.
Right. And you're telling him what updates is it? What is it?
I'm sending him updates every month. I'm like, hey, Lord Sugar, end of month update. We did this many in sales. This is what's going on. This is our campaign. Here are some images from our new campaign. He's looking at it. I'm serious.
That's mad, isn't it? Like, you got to work your ass off, and even then he'll be like, do I want to invest or not? That's crazy.
But you can also say, no, I don't want it anymore.
But then you just default then, don't you? Are you speaking to the other girl or not?
Yeah.
In that year?
Yeah. Speaking to all the candidates in that year.
Right.
Yeah.
That's hella interesting. Okay, so you're building your thing, waiting for it to air. Mm-hmm. When the news comes out, then what? You're just ready for it to just do his thing, and you haven't leaked it. No one's leaked. Why don't anyone leak it? Yo, that goes.
You'd be like sued into the ground.
Right. Because people that left early might just listen. You get me?
I'm sure a lot of them jumped on
See that rude girl
Reddit.
upstairs, the one that was trying to fight me in the dress. Allow her, bun that girl. You get me?
I think a lot of people did turn to Reddit to do a little whistleblowing.
Right.
But also you don't want to ruin it for maybe your friend that made it to the final.
Right.
You also don't want to get caught because they have their ways of finding out.
Right.
So the BBC there will be consequences to you. You signed a contract.
Right.
When you went into it saying I'm not going to do
NDA.
this. Not going to NDA.
Right.
If you then, do something that doesn't sit well with them.
Yeah.
You could find yourself in legal trouble, of course.
Okay. And then what is it like knowing that you're going to be on The Apprentice in that kind of window?
In that window, it's going to take off. Your business is going to survive because it was on The Apprentice. Even if you didn't win, people are going to support it. So in that year, you prepare inventory, you get it all together, you make sure your social media is presentable, you make sure that your website's ready for the pure traction that the show brings.
Right.
You prepare all of these things. Unless you don't have a business, then you can chill.
And then how is it when it is?
It explodes. Your business does really well.
What, straight away?
No. After Final 5.
How much are we talking?
I don't think £250,000.
What? Gone?
Made it back.
Boom. Like nothing.
We hit $500,000 yesterday.
Okay. How is that?
1 year ago, I had £7.42 in my bank account.
How much have I got? That's
How much did you pay me for this podcast?
What are you talking about? How much I got? You get me? I'm a silent partner. You get me? I'm looking to invest. Can people invest or not?
Can other people invest in Kishkin?
Yeah.
No, because then I'd become a minority shareholder.
Right. Okay.
Now that it's 50-50, I must retain 50% of my business. Otherwise, I become secondary to Lord Sugar, and I won't have anyone have more shares than me in my own business.
Yeah.
If I give away even 1% of my shares, I'm now no longer the majority shareholder.
So I've got to go see him then. Okay. When are you aware that you won then? Because you said they filmed it both sides. How does that work? Are you told?
A week before.
They told you.
A week before the final was aired, personally, it's usually a week before. I got told 2 weeks before, only because I run a brand that, I must have inventory ready.
Right.
I do feel like they told me a little bit earlier because they know how Kishkin would have performed.
Right.
That being said, we outperformed every record that they've ever touched.
How is that first when you get that phone call? It's you.
Mine was face to face.
Oh.
Yeah, like I went in for a photo shoot with Lord Sugar to film like the potential, like, oh, she's won.
Right.
Sit across from a table and he says, it's you.
Right.
And I want you to know because you run a cosmetics brand and things.
He said that.
Yeah.
Right.
And he said like things need to be correct.
Right.
And like it's your first time, but it's not mine.
Right.
These things need to be in place.
Right.
Do you have enough inventory? Do you have enough stock? Do you have enough warehouse staff? Do you need the 250k now?
So listen, I need it. Porsche is calling me. You get me?
No, that's me and my personal income.
Right.
Like,
So what do you say?
out.
Yeah, send that money over. I need it.
No.
Why not?
I don't need it. When you're a partner, you can then transfer it into my account. As it stands, we don't need it just yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Respectfully, then, do you really need him?
Yeah.
I think he's got a bit of an easy deal here. Because if you're making those sales, even if you had lost, those sales would still be what they are.
They are.
So what is he bringing to the table?
There's two sides of this, and I am humble enough to acknowledge I would never have made these type of numbers on my own. Had I not gone on the show, yes, I still went. I get what you're saying. You went on the show,
But the
you
BBC
hustled, you
did
worked
that.
hard. Yeah, you went on the show, you worked hard for 12 weeks, you proved yourself. Had you not, you would have been a laughing stock publicly. The BBC would have had nothing to do with what happens to you after that.
Yeah.
If I didn't pick out the correct oil, my business may have tanked.
Right.
But I did all of that and got myself to the final. I signed up for this. I also do think it's a huge asset to be Lord Sugar's business partner. I don't think second place really gets the opportunity first place does.
Of course it doesn't.
I've seen that in the last couple of days.
But your product speaks for itself.
It does.
You have huge endorsement prior to this anyway. It seems like you've created it all. It's ready to go. And my man just says, give me half of it. 50% is
Fair
gone.
enough, yeah.
And I think as
But
much
the,
as I...
but the actual
Go on.
connection of Lord Sugar,
Yeah.
like the places I will go because I'm Lord Sugar's partner, the name, the goodwill he has
Yeah,
built
I'm not
over
knocking it.
70 years of business, like I cannot question the goodwill he has built over all these years. And yes, it might seem like, oh, okay, like the business, currently the business is valued at over 2 million, right?
Let's sell, baby. Let's sell. Let's get out of here. Dubai's calling us. Let's go.
No, I think, there'll be a time where if I need to opt for my exit plan, I will. But at the moment, no, that's not on the cards.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying running this business. But Lord Sugar has turned it around for me. But let it be known, I worked very hard too.
Do you think you should take 49% just for that? You are in control.
No, I signed up for this. I should have known better. If I didn't want to give him 50, I could walk away now if I wanted to. But I think...
You could walk away now?
I could walk away now.
And he gets nothing?
Yeah, I could.
Swear down.
But that would not be in good faith. Business runs entirely on word. If somebody says something out loud
But
and
it's
walks
ruthless
away,
out here.
I think like if you said something and you didn't stand on your word, you are nothing but you're the equivalent of dirt to me. If you cannot stand on your word in this life, what can you really stand on? Business? No.
I hear it. And you sold how much? How much already?
We touched 500,000 yesterday.
And where was the party? Oh, that's why you didn't show up. I see it now. Out here partying and all that.
There actually was no party yesterday. I went home. I went to the warehouse, got all the stock together, went home and prepared for today's day, which was going to be a massive day. We've got a lorry outside, the Royal Mail coming to collect thousands of orders. We're struggling right now to get things out the door, which has never been our reality. We'd get like 20 orders the whole week. Now we've got 20 orders every minute.
Let me ask you an honest question. It's going to be quite hard for you to answer because it's done. If you had gone on Dragon's Den, how much percentage of the company would you have given away?
I don't think Dragon's Den has the same impact firstly as The Apprentice.
Really?
I don't watch it again. I don't know, but like 5
You
minutes.
not see that reggae sauce man? He's killing it, bro.
No, but I don't watch it. I don't know who that is. But imagine going on TV for like having a 5-minute slot. Fair enough. The impact is huge of that 5 minutes. Or being a recognizable face that's been on TV for 3 months. People have built a trust with you and your personal brand. People like your personality. They followed you off social media now. They had 3 months for you to sell them a story, sell them yourself.
But you sold them your story for years.
I did.
Do you get what I'm saying?
But I didn't have the eyes of millions. It was me asking, watch my video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
But now they are already watching. If they want to like, comment, share, and subscribe, it's up to them. But at least the eyes are on me.
So what, Dragon's Den's shit?
I don't know Dragon's Den. I've not watched
Come on, you must have seen it though, innit?
I've seen clips, but then for me, it's like the idea. Okay, like I would have given away 10% for probably like 100K.
Right.
Or like, you know, back then when I had a business that was 5 months old. Back then when I had a business that was 5 months old, what would I have asked for? Probably 10% in equity for 100,000.
Right.
Maybe a bit more, but probably 10% is what I would have let them touch. Because I know the value of Kishkin. But that being said, what I have now is a collaboration between my own personal efforts and my own brand building and what Lord Sugar has created, the legacy over 20 years. And I do not need to be arrogant and say, no, this is all me. It's not. Like, I know I worked hard for 12 weeks.
Yeah.
And I left home and I left my man and I left my family and I left my business and all of these things. I made sacrifices. But this is the game we're playing. But I know how to play the game back too.
Right.
So I may be a 50% shareholder after being a 100% shareholder for the last year.
Right.
But I also understand business to know how this will work in my favour.
How is it now working with Lord Sugar? Is it as good as it is? Can you get in touch with him at any time? Or
Yeah, and he is very personally invested in my brand. He really believes in Kishkin, which is nice to see.
Right.
He understands that I understand business. He doesn't see me as like a charity case or, okay, like, look, you don't really know what you're doing. I run this and da da da. He respects that I know what I'm doing.
Right. And what advice has he kind of given you that you were like, yeah?
He's told me don't run before you can walk.
Right.
Don't get carried away with the PR and the cameras and the glitz and glamour of being the winner of The Apprentice. You are my business partner before you're the Apprentice winner.
Right.
So remember that.
Right.
So business first. But I have always been business first. I don't need someone to tell me that because I believe business first.
Right.
I know business first, yeah.
So what's your end goal with this?
My end goal, Kishkin and Duty Frees and Harrods and Selfridges and Sephora are the big names. That's where our luxury brand should be, on the shelves with the other big names. I want us to be an incredibly inclusive brand, and I mean that by brand trips, the girls that don't get the opportunity usually, even though they have they have the eyes watching, they have the stats, they have the demographic, they have everything, but they don't have the look. And I've experienced that. Right? They get the shot now. Kishkin will give them the shot now.
Are you launching more and more products? How many products are you coming out with?
We've got one product coming out in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Nobody knows yet. It's going to be a huge release. It's going to be really, really good. It's going to be a lip oil.
Oh, is that the one you brought?
I haven't bought it.
Sure, I shouldn't bring nothing.
No, I actually do, but I don't have the packaging and everything sorted. But
okay.
It's moving so quick.
Right.
We have really exciting stuff and we are actually going to start stepping into skincare infused cosmetics soon. Like, the plan is out there. And
I guess Lord Sugar can help you get these in those spots, right?
Yeah, but I have my own manufacturers now. I'm
talking in retail shops like Harrods and all that. You want?
Yeah, 100%. Like, Lord Sugar can make some calls and get me some introductions.
Right. So the price of this is going up then?
No.
No, you're staying firm. 35.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. I've got some questions here from The Apprentice that I noted whilst I was watching it. Thank you for your patience, by the way.
It's okay.
Why are there no prizes for when you win tasks? Because you used to. What happened? It's 20-year anniversary.
Yeah,
There's no prizes. So you win a task.
I enjoyed it.
What do you mean?
Like, I personally didn't care for it. I also don't want to really go and hang out with these people after we've just like come for each other in the boardroom. I want to go home. So
you don't even want to, but they used to do it and they just cut it.
They did, yeah. And I think that, like, for me, I like that. There's such a sense of gratitude after the boardroom. We're like, oh my God, I can't believe I made it home. You just want to be by yourself, kind of.
Really?
Especially if you've been in there fighting for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to chill with these people.
Yeah. That dead cafe, is that a real cafe? Can't be.
It is.
That looks, where is that, man?
It's like down the road from like the
Is that what?
The warehouse.
That is a real cafe?
That's a real cafe, family owned.
Oh, really?
Bridge Cafe. And
I feel like I've dissed it now.
No, it's a cute little cafe.
When you're in the boardroom,
yeah,
is there an element of snitching on others? Because there's a lot of snitching.
I believe
and
I never
on the
did
roads, we know, Southall girl and that, snitching ain't no good. But in there, you're all snitching on each other. Oh, he did that, she did that. Like,
I don't think I ever threw anyone else under the bus. I didn't come for anyone. They came for me, that's a different story, but I never did it.
Right. But there is an element of that in it.
Everyone else did it.
But that's not good, is it? There's a code of conduct, in it.
No, but then you got to defend your name too.
We spoke about the house that you was living in. Those phone calls, are they really at 4 a.m?
Yeah.
Really?
Even at 2:30 sometimes.
You've got half an hour to get ready.
You do.
20 or whatever it is.
Yeah, you do.
You've got half an hour. How many bathrooms are in that mofo, man?
Like 5, 6.
Right. Is that really happening?
No, but people don't have time to shower in the morning. Like, they shower at night. They know in the morning it's like this. Like, it's between having a coffee and having a shower. You need a coffee to get through that day.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. How is the tension in the house once people snake each other in the boardroom?
It's a lot. And some people don't forgive and forget.
Right.
Some people like, cool, I'll see you next week. I'll take you out next week. Don't worry, I've got a target on your back now.
I'll swear.
Yeah.
I'll see you in the kitchen. Just pass that knife, you get me? But is it like that? It must be really like weird in that house.
It's cold. Like, it gets really cold in the house like that. Like, you know, you're walking through the same corridors and like, hey. Yeah, like, you know, it's very awkward sometimes.
Are those suitcases empty? They are, aren't they?
Not everyone.
You know
if you
empty,
think
innit?
you're going home, you better pack because you're going from boardroom to a hotel. You're not coming back home. If you get fired, you're going straight to a travel lodge or whatever hotel they've booked for you.
Right.
And you get your next day like psych debrief, like you talk to someone about how you feel and all, like making sure you're okay before you get sent home. All of that. But if you're confident you're not going home, there's no need to pack your suitcase.
When you watched it back, did you feel like there was a lot of there must have been edits that were missing? Do you know what I mean? That potentially portray a different story.
Yeah, I think a lot of candidates got a shitty edit. I personally think I got a very graceful edit.
Right.
But also, you cannot edit something in, you can only edit something out. If I was sub-team leader or PM for 70% of the whole thing, really can't edit me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends how vocal you are, how involved you are. If you're going to be a background dancer in the whole thing, you're not going to get the airtime, are
Call me
you?
a backup dancer. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. You aside, who would be a worthy winner? I've got a stump to you now. She'd be talking non-stop. I've got a... In it, 5 seconds. What's going on? Quick thinking. What happened?
If I didn't win,
Yes.
Harry.
Okay, I don't even know what that is, but okay, cool. No, but I had to digest a lot in it.
I'm thinking about who's deserving.
Okay.
I think other people could win, but I don't think they're deserving.
Right, why does he deserve it? And
He deserves a huge amount of success. He works really hard. He's failed more times than others have even tried.
okay,
And he will make it so big, and I just see it. I can just see it.
yeah.
But he just needs a shot, yeah.
Who should have been in the last 5?
Rothner,
Yeah.
Carrington.
Mm.
I'm not saying someone shouldn't be. I'm saying who I thought should
Yeah.
be. Rothner, Carrington. In my opinion, Harry. Kieran.
And you.
Yeah, but the people that were there also, you were good.
Yeah.
I'm saying who else, yeah.
No, shade
No, no shade.
Who would you employ for Kishkin? Because there's people there. Would there not be suitable candidates that you can bring on? Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, actually, Harry's coming tomorrow to help me in the warehouse.
Okay.
Because he's such a sweet boy.
Right.
If I had to employ people, I would definitely employ Rothner.
Right.
She puts a lot of heart into everything. I'd employ Carrington for social media. I'd employ Roxanne as a model. I'd employ Vanessa as a manager. She is so good at like telling people what to do.
Right.
And if I had like a sales thing, Kieran would be right on my list. Like,
Yeah.
they are smart people that get put in alien situations and then it comes out, you know, shady side sometimes.
Is Kieran really a good salesman?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the guy, in his own respect, has made millions
Yeah?
in the real estate game.
Okay.
Yeah, he's known in the Canary Wharf, like,
I'll swear down.
area. Yeah, 100%. He's a big name in that kind of side of,
Okay.
yeah.
Did you see a video of Lawrence recently saying that in the interviews, his printouts they were deliberately shrunk?
They were.
But that again is like, it's going against you to try and get a job. When the spreadsheet is shrunk on purpose and it's not your fault and made
No,
out
but
to be your fault,
For example,
that can't be right.
I get it, but in my interview, they said, Karishma, you haven't given us a month-by-month breakdown of your sales, and it was right there. So all of us have been, like, all he needed to do was say, stop, that's not correct. When I was told that my month-by-month isn't that, I said it is.
Right.
Look, flip the page.
But some people get nervous. They're probably thinking, I can't say that.
Lawrence can carry himself. I'm sure he did, but it didn't make the cut. Like, what made the cut was like why is this on this paper? And like a very like angry reaction from Claude, like, why have you done this? Again, not his responsibility, and I'm sure Lawrence cleared that up, but it didn't make the cut. Same way, I really, really talked my shit in my interviews, but sometimes it was cut off to make me look like I was speechless. I'm never speechless.
But then the power of edit, again, kind of makes him feel like he's not the... Do
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying?
I hear that.
And that's what I'm talking about. That power of edit can really change your audience's opinion.
Narrative, yeah. It does change. It can really manipulate the narrative, for sure. You can only... That's why you got to stand out, and you got to be good.
Yeah.
If you said something dumb on camera, you said it. It's now their asset to use as they please. If you don't say, think before you speak, you won't be in that situation.
Fast forward, you've got Lord Sugar doing TikToks, handshakes, things that, like, one would say is ludicrous, but others would say is so 2026. How is that? Because I do feel like, respectfully, he's an old school businessman, and the way business is probably perceived then is very different to now.
I do think that, like, somewhere people miss that Lord Sugar's a real man with, like, real family, and he's got a, like, very funny side to him, and he plays ball. If he thinks this TikTok will do well, and I'm like, Lord Sugar, hey, can you please help with this? He's in a good mood, let's do it. But then on The Apprentice, he's strict and he's scary and he's intimidating. But as a business partner, we need to be like mutually, like, we need to be in a comfortable,
aligned,
like we need to be comfortable with each other. And I've seen a side of him, which I kind of always saw. I knew that he has that softer side to him.
Yeah, but as a corporate man, it's like to get him doing TikToks and...
Yeah, but Lord Sugar doesn't need to prove to anyone.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And you've got him doing things that some people... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and those days where I post with him, sales explode, and he knows that.
I can
So
imagine.
there's an incentive there also.
But it's also that is like you're teaching him the new way of business, of how business is done. Clout is the currency.
Yeah, I think it's the rare situation where, like, I also very solidly bring something to the table. Whereas, like, I think, not to shade previous winners, but, like, previous winners have had the handbook of Lord Sugar, and, like, they are learning. But I am learning, but I'm also in the position of, I actually know this.
But it seems like you're not afraid to bring that to the table. Do
But
you
why
get what I'm
would
saying?
I be?
Because some people be like, what? I can't ask my man to do these hands. Like, he's going to think, what the fuck is this?
But he knows who he invested in, and it's the first time a social media content creator has won this show.
Yeah.
It's different. It's different to someone, you know, with, like, my sales are immediate. But for example, if I own the bakery, it's only people within the vicinity of my restaurant.
Right.
I mean, my bakery that can come and buy, right?
Yeah.
So that money is now locational. Like, it can, you know, if I owe the aircon company, like Dean, for example, he's done huge success. But also, it's only for those who need the aircon. And, like, for example, like buildings that need aircon, schools need aircon, homes now need aircon. Like, you know, people want these things. But it's also like, you're not going to buy it in a second. Whereas £35 on a bottle of oil, okay, cool, I did it. Which is why our return has been huge immediately. But now it's for me to make sure my product can stand on its own 2 feet as well.
But also for you to be a businesswoman, fierce, and then you're doing TikToks and you're cool with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're very, like, like, it's almost like you're changing the shape of how a businesswoman is perceived and looked upon. Do you get what I'm saying? It's almost like you're changing that kind of narrative, because there's not a corporate, you're not always corporate. You're like, you get what I'm saying? Man them. But you get what I'm saying? But it's like but you hear what I'm saying, innit?
Yeah.
Like your use of language, the songs you use on TikTok, there's an urban side to you, and it's like you're not afraid to do that. And you're not saying, right, I'm like a businesswoman now, let me just put on my pencil skirt and boom, 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 boom. You get what I'm saying? How is that? Because I feel like you are changing the narrative and the perception.
Lord Sugar's aspirational and relatable. Every business either sells, every business either sells because it's aspirational or because it's relatable. So that is like the actual black and white of business. Did I buy this because I see me in it, or did I buy this because I want to be in it?
Right.
You know? So, like, that is who I am. So Lord Sugar is like the guy people want to look up to. I must be the counterpart that people can see themselves in. So they buy my product because I was the girl with acne, and then they're now the girl with acne. They need this.
How do you know this?
This is experience. I don't know any of this. Like, I've learned this.
It's mad though. Like, I'm super proud of you, you know. I don't even know the girl. I'm like, yo, I rate her. Do you know what I'm saying? Because she knows what she's doing. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Side note, I see you recently were buying a Porsche. What's going on? Why are you scumming money like there's no tomorrow? You need to relax, girl. You get what I'm saying?
No, it's an investment.
It's really not. It's a Porsche. It's not.
It's an investment. Let me tell you one thing, yeah? I have lived a very humble lifestyle for way too long. My car is... You saw my car, you cussed out the minute you saw me.
Come in a Porsche, folks. I didn't cuss you.
No, you were like, is this the car you drive?
No, it's because you put out a Porsche. That's
but
why.
I need to collect it. Like, it's getting ready for me. Custom seats.
Custom little carbon fibre and everything there. Yeah.
But you, for example, immediately saw that car and was like, what is that? I've had that car for 10 years.
I did not do it like that. Don't paint that picture like I was mugging it off.
No,
She's
like,
trying to say like I was buying. No.
But, okay, jokes apart.
Yeah.
I have been living very hand to mouth like for a long time.
Right.
Yeah. The car I drive, sometimes I have enough for petrol, sometimes I don't. I've seen those days. But like, I no longer deserve to live that way, especially not when I'm making this much money in 72 hours off my own back, off my own product.
I hear it.
If someone else is flying business class, as am I. 50-50. You know?
I'm with it. What Porsche was it?
Taycan.
Yeah. No, like, how much was that? Little light thing. No, I'm proud of you.
It's
you
my
go,
dream
girl.
car.
You go, girl.
It's my dream car. I know that,
Electric thing. Why you do electric thing?
I've been driving a manual for 10 years. I love driving a manual car.
Yeah, but you can get petrol, innit? Why you get electric, man?
The real business people will
Depreciation's
know
a
why
mother on Taycans,
I know.
Oh, okay. Claiming back the thing, you get me? All right, yeah. But, yeah, you do know Taycans drop like a mofo, innit?
It's not brand new.
All right, cool. Wedding. Mm-hmm. What's going on? You married? What? That was good timing.
That was good timing.
Yeah, why was that? Just felt right?
I've been talking about this wedding for a while now. It was meant to happen in April, but then I got onto the show.
Right.
I've had no time to plan. I still have no time to plan this wedding that's potentially happening in November. I'm handing it off to my sisters. They can plan it and I'll just come.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to be bridezilla, no?
No, I don't have time. I run a business. I'm a
do you
businessilla. Like, every day I'm like,
right.
Why is this not done? My wedding, I just want it to be the best day ever. Like, everyone's dancing, everyone's drunk, everyone's having the best time. Pictures, fireworks, best time ever.
Sounds expensive.
Does it?
Weddings are dull, mate.
Yeah, but I don't want
Have you got a hall and all that?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't
Southall,
have anything.
Broadway, innit?
No. I don't know. I kind of want to do it abroad.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's the guy?
My fiance.
What's his name?
He is... Oh, I cannot say his name.
Oh, why?
He's really private.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What's his background?
He's a drone pilot and a videographer, and he's Eastern European.
Where's he from? Okay. Gora, yeah? Oh, no. How was that bringing that home?
I'm out of here.
How was that? How was that bringing him home?
That's still
Oh, the timing was
today.
good. She won the Apprentice. I thought, you know what? Let me just bring him in quickly. You get me?
No, I actually told my dad about it before I told him about the Apprentice.
Right.
Because I was like...
Oh, so you thought you'd start off low.
Mentally prepare yourself. No, I'll say it and then I'll do it.
Right.
And then for 3 months I'll be gone and this guy can sit there in his room thinking about it.
Right.
And then, he was okay with it because I bought a kind-hearted gentleman but very masculine man that will look after me but also lets me do my own thing. That's who I brought home and my dad respects it.
Yeah, fair enough. And the wedding is when?
Hopefully November.
Come on, we'd love to see it. So it seems like everything's falling in place for you.
Touch with it better. As in after the shitty cards I've been dealt, I love that for you.
Uno reversed the thing. All right, I do this thing. I got AI to ask you some questions and then we're done. Cool? All right, be honest. Who on the show had no business being there from day one?
I can't even
say it
that.
with chest.
No. No, I cannot even answer that question. Are you okay? That will get me in so much trouble.
Okay.
That question was bad. Evil shit. Shit. Who am I supposed to even name?
Sorry. What's something a candidate did that made you think this person is finished?
Jump in my negotiation.
Yeah. Who was that?
Tan.
Okay. Did anyone fake being smart in the boardroom and you clocked it instantly?
Yeah.
Who?
Fake being smart. So
Yeah.
you want me to call someone dumb?
No, just not smart in the boardroom.
Not smart in the boardroom.
Kieran weren't smart, but saying, I'll go PM next. Do you get what I'm saying?
I thought that was really smart.
You thought that was smart. I think he had no choice to save his ass, basically.
Which is smart, no?
Yeah,
because you're either going home now or you get an extra week.
Yeah, but that cat thing was absolutely... Allow it.
Preposterous.
No, it was bad, wasn't it? The cat
Yeah,
couldn't jump in the thing.
yeah,
Come
it
on,
was,
man. Allow
it
it.
was,
Brother,
yeah.
allow it. All right, cool. Anyone, you want to answer that or not? Did anyone? No? Okay, cool. Who talked the most but delivered the least?
Tan.
Who's this?
Tan, I love you, but you are too calculated. And then what you're saying is like, basically, Tan called me stupid in the boardroom.
Nah,
he said,
give
he
it to
didn't,
him
he
with
didn't
both
just say,
barrels.
he didn't say she's stupid. He said she lacks the ability to gather intelligence.
Oh,
it's
he
like
called
them
you
ones where you got to write an essay and you're trying to meet a word count.
Yeah.
Just say I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Just say I'm dumb, but I lack the ability to gather intelligence. It took me even a minute to figure out what he said.
Right, he's dissing me. Like, right, what was he saying?
Wait, did he call me stupid or did he call me smart? Love you, Tan.
Was there a moment you got blamed for something that wasn't actually your fault?
Is my eyelash coming off?
This side a little bit.
Oh no.
Yeah,
It's because it's hot in your studio.
it's a little bit, but you can't really see it.
Okay. It's right.
But this will add to the relatable thing of people. Right, she's so real, bruv. Look, it's coming. What? Oh, hair.
I thought you were like, don't say that.
Yeah. What was there a moment you got blamed for something that wasn't actually your fault?
Yeah.
What?
I was told off for being too dominating and being a bit of a dictator, but it's my neck on the line, which I don't think was fair.
Okay. What's the biggest lie viewers were sold about what really happened?
Biggest lie that probably week 9 that I wasn't very vocal and I didn't do anything. I didn't make no money.
Did you ever have to bite your tongue instead of exposing someone properly? Well, that's a yes.
Yeah.
Who? Come on, I need details. It's over. You've won. It's cool.
Yeah, but these are still people I speak with. Yeah.
Oh, that WhatsApp group must be tasty. Are you in a WhatsApp group with everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. How is that?
It's dead now.
Is it?
Kind of crazy though. Like 1 minute it's like everyone's like talking to each other, and then the next is like now that the show's over, I don't think I've heard from anyone. But like I speak to my favorite people.
Yeah.
But like the WhatsApp group is a bit dead.
I think you should post a.
Bring it back, guys.
Did you post a picture of the Porsche? You should just post it in there. Hello, everyone.
That's not my style, man. I feel like that's so weird when people start flexing their shit. If I'm gonna
You
flex,
flexed it online. Allow it.
Okay,
You went online and went, yeah, motherfucker.
But look at the comments. Not one comment about she's so like
Forget
she's
the
changed.
comments.
No, but actually deep it. Like if you're doing it for people's views and opinions, I don't read comments. Okay, my sister was like, oh yeah,
So
maybe.
how do you know what the
Because
comments say?
my sister, my assistant, checked my comments and they said, Karishma, everyone is so happy that you're up.
Yeah, I'm joking, man.
Yeah.
Relax, man.
What a weird sense of humour sometimes that you have,
Come
man.
on, man. You have to relax. Who was playing a game for cameras instead of trying to win?
You keep asking me questions that will get me in trouble.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know who you are.
What didn't the edit show that would completely change how people see you?
What didn't the edit show?
Yeah, that
What
would
didn't
completely
the
change
edit
the way how people... That's a shit question, leave it. Did you ever think I might actually lose this, and what caused that moment?
No.
Who do you think is watching the show back embarrassed?
Carrington. Because she went home for potatoes. I again don't think Carrington deserved to go home at that point for potatoes.
Oh, is that because they were too hard? Is it that one?
Yeah,
They
but
weren't
that's
cook-
because...
but that's not a business thing. That's a cooking thing.
Yeah,
That's what I don't
heard.
get.
Yeah.
All right. Was there anyone you didn't trust at all but had to work with anyway?
Yeah.
Who was that? Stay with me, girl. Stay with me.
I didn't trust anyone, put it that way.
Okay, fair enough. What's one decision you made that you knew was risky but did it anyway?
Put myself forward as PM on week 4. I didn't even know what I was doing there.
What task was that?
Advertising, social media. Like I knew
course
it was
you knew what you were doing.
I knew what I was doing, but week 4 I was trying not to be PM for as long as physically possible.
Right.
But then it was my task. It felt like me. I had to do it and I won obviously, but still big risk.
Did being seen as a fan favourite make people secretly target you?
They didn't think I was a fan
it's
favourite.
true.
They thought I was weak.
What's the harshest thing Alan Sugar said that didn't make the final cut?
He told me to shut up more than once, but it only made the cut once.
Okay. Did anyone try and sabotage your task behind the scenes?
No, nobody would do that. And I think if you think that, you're a bit dumb, in my opinion, because nobody would do that.
Who switched personalities when the cameras came on?
Everyone.
If you could go back, who would you eliminate way earlier?
Cannot say.
What's all this? Why?
How can I say?
Be real, innit?
It's not about being real. It's about being
No, I hear you.
diplomatic a little bit.
No, I hear it. I'm joking.
Yeah.
What's one thing about your business that Lord Sugar questioned that actually annoyed you?
That views and things on social media and all of these things don't matter. That's conversion right there. Every single person that's watched a video of mine is a
facts.
potential customer, and I'm yet to like make that, you know, because he's from a different generation. I hear it, but that's my job to now introduce him to that world.
Now you've won, who do you think is quietly hating?
People that didn't make it past the audition.
Was there anyone you genuinely disliked but had to fake respect for on camera?
Yeah. One of the PDs,
What's a PD?
producer director,
All right.
was just out to get people. Like, we'll create circumstances that were like, why are you doing that? Like, trying to plant seeds of poison in your head where you then muck up and make a mistake. Now, for you, it's a TV show, but for someone else, it's their actual life. Me having done what I've done in the last 2 weeks of this show has changed my life. Had I not made it this far, I would have still been in the same situation financially. And had I gone home when that PD decided to mess with me, I would have lost this opportunity. But I had to fight my case in my corner.
What did you do?
But he just tried, I think he tried to manipulate me a little bit, and it worked. And I was very wary of being tipped.
Over, yeah.
Yeah, as in giving ideas that weren't mine, but maybe, and then they would kind of even in Task 11 when I was crying and it didn't make it didn't cut.
What was Task 11, sorry?
Task 11, the interview, there was no task, but the interviews, even when I was crying and it was a big thing, and instead of I asked for 2 minutes and I wasn't giving it. And I said, I will make sure none of this makes a cut because it won't be airable. The BBC would not allow it. So turn your camera on at your own risk.
London on them.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did. And it didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
But that was the same PD, and I just wanted to be known, this might be a show for you that you do every year and it's a paycheck and it pays your bill.
It's your
for
life.
me, this was my life. For the 20 other people there, it could have changed their world. So, yeah.
Big facts. If the cameras were off for 1 hour, which argument would have gone viral?
There was an... I think I can say this because I have so much love for them.
You can.
But Lawrence and Levi had a massive argument and they cleared the air. Sometimes you need it to get to that point so you can be friends again.
Yeah.
Everything needs to come out, all the anger.
Yeah.
So they had the argument and then they were friends and everything was cool. But it was everyone was what's going on in the house?
Okay.
It was funny.
Be real, did Alan Sugar ever get it wrong about someone and you knew it?
Yeah.
Who?
Carrington. I just don't think it was fair.
Yeah.
But a triple firing was probably part of...
The numbers game, the production that said, listen, it's time to let Free go, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever hold back from exposing someone because you knew it would look too savage on TV?
No.
Which candidate is going to be the real struggle? What? Which candidate is going to struggle the most in the real business world and why?
In the real business world, in my opinion, if the show aired and you still didn't get it together, you will struggle because it means you had the biggest opportunity of your life and you didn't monetize it. You didn't use it to your advantage, which means every opportunity that comes after, I'm worried for you because how will you monetize it when you miss such a big one?
Yeah.
And we're all fully grown adults, so it's not like we're kids
Yeah.
and mistakes happen. No, that's my personal opinion on that.
Now that you've won, who from the cast do you secretly think believes... What? Now that you've won, who from the cast do you think secretly believes it should have been them?
Dan.
Okay. 30 quick fire questions and we're done. 1-word answers.
Wait, no, stop.
Oh, go on.
Is there more?
No, that's it. Why would you...
30 questions?
No, I'll ask 30 quick fire. I'm going to give you very quick fire questions. You'll grasp it. What's
Okay,
wrong?
go.
What's wrong?
30?
No, they're really quick.
It's dark outside and I've got to drive
they're
back.
really quick. They're 1-word answers.
Okay.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
That's what I'm saying, man. Relax, man.
I thought you were
The girl don't freak out on me. What the...
Let me go. No,
Early
no.
bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Lead or follow?
Lead.
Risk or safe play?
Risk.
Biggest strength in one word?
Money.
Biggest weakness in one word?
Money.
Boardroom or real world?
Real world.
Win quietly or win loud?
Win quietly.
Trust your gut or data?
Gut.
Delegate or control everything?
Control everything.
Hardest task you faced?
Water.
One word for Lord Sugar.
Iconic.
Most stressful moment?
Interviews.
Easiest win?
Water.
One thing you'd redo?
Nothing.
One thing you nailed?
Water.
Who surprised you the most? Water.
Baroness Brady.
Who disappointed you the most?
Production.
Best team you were in?
My own.
Worst team you were in?
Hong Kong.
Pitching or selling?
Selling.
Social media, asset or distraction?
That's it.
Biggest business lesson?
Trust no one.
One word for your brand?
The best.
Scale fast or grow steady?
Grow steady.
Fame or respect?
Respect.
Money or impact?
Impact.
Competition or collaboration?
Collaboration.
One word to describe your journey?
It's not over.
What's next in 3 words? What's next in 3 words?
More.
More.
More. A lot more.
Any final message?
If you're going to start a business and you're looking at me like she even slightly inspires me to get into the world of business, just don't wait till it's perfection. If you saw the first draft of this box that I actually was selling, you know, it was a piece of shit.
Right.
People were still paying for it. But now it's just a box, right? It doesn't really matter. But this is the example I have for you.
Aye.
The product was good, but the box wasn't. It doesn't need to be perfect or polished, but don't keep waiting before you know you'll be 70 and dying.
Karishma, it's been an absolute pleasure,
Thank you,
girl.
sir.
Thank you so much. It's lovely.
Thank you.
It's lovely. You have a great personality. I definitely think after watching the show, I knew the right person won then, but now meeting you in person, the right person won 100%. Long may it continue. Long may you keep inspiring people. I love to see it. I love to see people win, and I love to see good things happen to good people.
Thank you.
Long may that continue.
Thank you, sir.
We love you, sis. We out. Peace.